Welcome to Joe's Atmosphere.
Cook your shrimp, please. All of a sudden, my shrimp pan is burning up like a smoke fest.
All right, boys and girls, welcome aboard. It's time for another episode of Papa Joe Gamer After Dark Video Games, Cocktails, and Fails. Tonight we play some Madden through the years. I think we're going to play a little 22 and a little 15. So strap in and let's go. All right, welcome aboard. It's time for some Madden through the years on Papa Joe Gamer After Dark. I'm your host, Papa Joe Gamer. I am the head coach and GM of this show. It's good to see you. And I'm joined tonight by Admiral Teague. What's going on, man? Good to see you.
Just helping my friend Zach Wilson clear out his apartment.
Oh. No, I thought he would have done that almost a month ago, man. Come on.
He'll be coming to an NFL bench near you to stink
Damn
up
it,
your
son.
stadium. I know, right?
I think they're going to keep him, man. I think they're going to keep him. He played well down the stretch last year. I mean, they flip-flop between quarterbacks, but I mean, what are you going to
do? The fans absolutely hate him now. Hate him more than the ground. The only thing they hate more than him is the ground he walks on.
Really?
They would like to see him in a suit of fire, maybe a suit made of fire.
I hate it for the
people,
kid, man.
By the middle of the season, people are like, maybe he'll like crash his car or do something, get arrested, like so he won't have to keep starting. And then down the stretch, I'm gonna say this: people praise Robert Saleh. He is the Jon Favreau of the NFL. Jon Favreau's name is on 30 terrible stories. Starting with The Rescue, I can prove that one. It is actually a bad story because is it? Do you watch The Mandalorian?
Yeah, I watch Mandalorian. I'm not as enthused about it as a lot of people are, but the first season was decent. But yeah, there's a lot of jangling of keys there, man.
Well, here's the thing. In what's called the good episode, I have a lot of problems, but I'll go with one. Cara Dune has one thing that she always complains about over and over and over and over, and that's what happened to her home world, which would be.
I'm not.
She's from Alderaan.
Okay. Yeah.
Cara Dune's from Alderaan.
Okay.
She complains about it a lot. She's got some tattoos about Alderaan. She will go into an Alderaan story at a drop of a hat, almost like to the point where you're like, okay, whatever. In The Rescue, where Luke Skywalker shows up, she stands there and just kind of looks at him and doesn't say anything or react. Now she has the Rebel logo tattooed in her fucking face.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So
she might know who he is, right? She might.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not sure because this is what happens. Luke Skywalker walks in and kills a lot of robots. No people.
He does.
Robots.
Yeah.
But he's brave. and he's cool. And he's done almost as well as a random person on the internet could render him the next day and show Disney how stupid they look. But they hired that guy, though, so I'll give him that.
Right.
You know, it was like, this was literally the conversation. It was like, are you a Jedi? You have a green lightsaber. Are you a Jedi? I am. Will you just take this kid? I will take the child and look after him. And then he just leaves. And Cara Dune remains staring into space, looking like, and I guess they said, like, we can't tell them what's going on because of secrecy. And, you know, Mando only dubs his lines later. So they just, like, they all stood there, like, stand here and look at this spot on the wall. And so, like, they do that, right? And the thing is, I understand that Kathleen Kennedy's breathing down his neck. So people are going to say to me, oh, well, he had to keep this a secret from her, right? This is what compromised the reason that Cara Dune does not show any recognition at the man who, if I'm not incorrect, based on the fact, if you're a fanatical Alderaanian expatriate, you would probably call this man Prince Luke, wouldn't you? So I would just say, without a word of dialogue being used, she could have snapped to and saluted him.
That's true.
They handed that stranger a baby and let him leave.
That's right. Sure did. Okay, now that we've listened to your rant on
I do not like the Mandalorian. But
I'm going to get to what people might be tuning in. That's the video games. But as usual, we got to start with a cocktail. It's all about video games, cocktails, and fails on this show. And of course, I've got my Jack Black with me. I have about one of these an hour, and I wash it down with a bit of virus of unknown origin with professionally floated lime and salt. I was a bartender for 18 years, if you didn't know, Admiral.
I knew that.
Part of the reason why it took me forever to get off of Saturday nights. But cheers, whatever you're having.
Cheers. I'm having
Here's to another fine Sunday under our belt.
I'm going to smoke weed. That's legal in my state.
I hear you. You go right ahead and do that. It is not legal in my state. I got to tell you, Teague, the last time I had a left-handed cigarette was 2001. Actually, it was May 15th of 2001. I know the exact day. It was my bachelor party when I married my wife. She was, Foxy was an RN, a registered nurse, and she couldn't have that stuff in her life, if you know what I'm saying. So,
sure.
Yeah. That's the last time I had one. She's not a nurse anymore. I could do it all I want now. I just, I have, it's not something you crave, I mean,
me personally,
contrary to what, people that don't do it think. They think you can get addicted to it and all this other stuff. I'm like, no, that's
not that addictive.
It's not.
It's a lot of fun. It's more fun than smoking cigarettes and more worth your time.
It is. Okay, let me get this going here.
Literally cheaper to smoke cigarettes.
So you had a good show earlier? You told me you had a show going.
I had a fun show. I went like wild. I went on early. Mm-hmm. My mission this month is raising awareness of the original series because people aren't conversational about it anymore. And damn it, I might not be able to fix New Trek, but I can have a lot of. I can give some exposure to the original series. So we watched Where No Man Has Gone Before, episode 3.
There you go.
I think it is.
Looking through my layouts to see which one looks the best. This is the one that's tagged for Madden. So, but
we talked a lot about Spider-Man too, and we had Madden on the show. Yeah, we did.
Sure, you did.
We showed the real Super Bowl. Yeah, no.
Yes. Tell the fine viewers what you did. The actual Super Bowl was played tonight.
Right.
I didn't know about it because I live in a different timeline than Teague. So tell us all about it.
And you also, the other thing is, we watched the real Super Bowl. I have Bilderberg Group Sports Network, Big Giant Al network. Who has the sports? Bilderberg Group, the Big Giant Al of broadcasting. And
I have to get the sound going. Sorry.
Yeah, it was the Jets versus the Philadelphia Eagles in a great game, of course.
Jets versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Yes.
Right, and of course, in the proper timeline, this would have been 7 straight for the Jets.
I love it. Hey,
And
Wookie's here. What's up? How you
hey,
doing, Wookie?
Wookie,
Good to see you, man. Step on if you in if you want to. If I know him, he's editing a video. Let's see. Yeah, and
the gr-
Lunatic's here. How you doing, buddy? He's at work.
hi.
He's my man down in Houston. Yeah. All right. Well,
So
actually,
we had an overtime game, though. I
did
didn't
you
watch the end. It was an overtime game. The green and white won, but not the Jets green and white.
really?
The Eagles broke that. Well, and I waited. I didn't spoil it. We showed the game, and everybody have fun watching the simulation next week. That's not a real game, and of course, on my channel, 53% voted that the Super Bowl is fixed. 33%, 26% said it was asphyxiated so badly they can't tell,
You
and the
know,
rest said it's fair, but it is a simulation.
you know what? It's probably they're them being in bed with these fan duels and stuff like that, all the betting places, the sports books and stuff. When it comes to advertising and everything, I don't like it. I don't even like the fact that they have a franchise in Vegas. I think that's a bad
I
idea
think
all the way
this
around. So
I think this is an opportunity to ruin your life, just like smoking crack and is bad, but you just like could really have your worst problem in your pocket. Honestly,
yeah.
gambling. There's 2 things I've seen destroy people real quick.
Now,
One's
real quick before you
pills
get
and
going,
one's
let me
gambling.
make sure you know this about me. My
Go ahead.
wife is a compulsive gambler, and
Okay.
she went through treatment in 2011. And I actually, when I lost my job at Libby, went to work for them. I am actually a resident manager at the rehab that she went through.
I personally believe
Yeah.
that is but not. Here's the thing. I
Mhm.
don't believe in using the word disease, but it is a sickness which is treatable through a 12-step program. And those
Yep.
kind of fellowships are the only thing I have seen ever get people who are when you need it. I'm not
Mhm.
here. I'm just a Star Trek
Exactly.
critic. Keeping an eye
I'm
to see
with you.
outcome
I'm
of
not one of
football
these
games.
purists, dude.
Yeah.
I inherited a VO bottle. One of those 1 gallon VO Seagram's VO bottles that my dad used for penny ante poker. I have it now, and it's full of change. And I take it to my buddy's house when I want to play penny ante poker, but I'm not throwing $100 bills on a pile. It's just like any other addiction. If it's entertainment, if you control it, it's entertainment. If it controls you, if you have to have it, then that's a problem. That's an addiction. It's just it's. I'm not one of those. We have gambling bulls all over this town. They've been good for our economy. But
Gambling can be done successfully.
mhm.
I've just
Well, there's
the
professional gamblers out there, but they're
there are
not
people who
addicts.
can do
They
it.
do it for a business. I mean, shit. Yeah.
I've been known to put a few bucks on a game here and there too, but like I've seen The Bad Lieutenant, so I don't bet on baseball.
Hello. My dad told me when I was a kid, don't ever bet on baseball or boxing. Okay.
Odds.
Or not baseball. No, he said football or boxing. And I said, why is that, Dad? He said, boxing's rigged. The first things out of his mouth is boxing's rigged. And we all know we've all heard the horror stories of that stuff. But by the way, just to clue you guys in, I have a bunch of franchises that I play. This is my morning coffee game when I get up in the morning and I'm having my
Okay.
morning coffee. And I'm going to play some Super Bowls. I have some franchises in some Super Bowls. And I actually took your Jets and moved them. I moved them down to Orlando and made them the Wizards.
You are just and I have had so much fun with this concept, and we did it today on my show for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I talked about and it makes more sense when you use the analogy. If we
Mm-hmm.
take what people do to defend a terrible movie and applied it to a horrible fucking, I'm sorry, what's the cursing policy?
The cursing policy is do it all you want. Just don't
If
get
we
me in
took a
trouble with
horrible
YouTube. Please,
fucking football
that's
thing.
all you got to
Oh,
do.
I
Follow
know.
terms of
Boy,
service and you're fine. Yeah.
I didn't get where I was by breaking terms of service, and I know
That's
all
right.
about how to do this stuff on euphemism tube, where
There
we
you
talk
go.
in
But
circles.
yeah,
Like,
you can drop the F bombs all you want, bro. I do
yeah,
it on a
okay,
regular
cool.
basis. Worry not.
Yeah. Um, Yeah,
By the way, before you go any further, this is the Dreadnoughts. I moved the Arizona Cardinals to San Antonio. And what I think's funny is they're called the Dreadnoughts. You see what their logo is? It's a battleship, right? A
that's
dreadnought,
not bad.
right?
It's better
San
than the Jet
Antonio's
uniform
landlocked,
right
bro.
now.
Why the hell do they have a boat in San Antonio? That makes no sense. But I
You
love
know
the
what?
logo.
Go for it. What did it just meme generate for you? It's like different names of like a selection of,
No.
like,
What
30
it does,
different teams.
see, it used to be that you could set it up. They gave you a list of generic logos. I used to use a pirate all the time, and I called them the privateers, right? Because that's my comic book
There you
character.
go. That's your comic.
Anyway, in the modern game, they have preset. If you move a team to San Antonio, there can either be the Dreadnoughts, I think the Bats, and Armadillos, I think, is the 3 franchises you can pick from. It's preset. You don't have the creativity you used to have in the older games. Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I
But anyway, go ahead
franchise
with your
mode
story,
was
man.
fun
Go ahead.
building yourself a new stadium.
Yep.
I kind of forgot about where I was at. Was I talking
Well,
about how
you
I'm
were
just a
telling us
crazy
about
person who
how
denies
the
the football
Madden,
game?
or excuse me, I'm
Oh,
sorry. I thought it was in my timeline. It looks like Madden, but it was
right.
the
It's
actual
actually
Super Bowl in your timeline, right?
right.
Yeah.
It's the real Super Bowl that should have happened, where the New York Jets are basically the New York Yankees of football.
Yes, where they
Covered.
destroy
Yeah,
everyone every year.
they're
They're the
roughly a
Patriots of
com-
that universe.
If we
Yes.
could combine the Patriots with the Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers, you would have something that approaches the greatness in my time of the. It's been 3 seasons since anyone scored on the Jets. Intercepted.
But this
pass,
went to
or punt,
overtime. What was it? 0-0?
No, this was a rare game where the other team, Jalen Hurts, just obviously a Satanist
Who's
or
their
something like
quarterback?
that.
Who's their
Yes,
quarterback?
he
I got to
clearly-
check that real quick. Is this guy a running quarterback? Damn it.
Oh, maybe you get the great Geno Smith.
Oh, shish up. No, this is I've had this franchise for a while. There's no telling who's Kyler Murray. Yep, it's a running quarterback. Okay. You have to play a running quarterback totally different. And here's Jed to join the party. What's going on, Big Daddy?
Hell.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Not much, bro. You just get up?
No, I haven't been up. I've been up for a bit. Just
okay. Cool. But anyway, go ahead. Go ahead there, Teague. People haven't scored on the Jets in some time. The New York Yankees.
It was an unusual game, the Super Bowl, in the sense that it was for a long time tied at first of all, the Jets came back from 17-3 to tie it, and then it was 24-23. Somehow 24-23, tied at 24, went into overtime, and so, yes, I had an older version of Madden because they just kicked the field goal and won. I'm like, wait a minute, we don't get another. This is a playoff. It's the goddamn Super Bowl. We're supposed to get another possession.
Second and 20.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
And then
I actually played.
Go off,
I played
and
the Super Bowl that's going on. Wow, that's 2 sacks in a row, bro. You got to get rid of that ball, Kyler. What are you doing? Oh,
so then I insisted.
Wait a minute. I got to check
Super
something
Bowl
here.
was
I have to
also
check
rigged.
the. If this is on rookie, I need to change.
hey, sup, Loon? Because
Yeah,
I
it's on
can't,
rookie.
I can't,
Yeah, he's there.
I can't tell him in YouTube chat. So I'm saying hi.
Das Wolfen says hi as well.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, bro, what's up?
Oh, I'm surprised John's up. He should be.
Yeah, I'm shocked he's up
That
too.
guy's got to be. That guy's got to be tired right there. I have to restart this. Is what I got to do. I got to restart it because, boys and girls, I can't be playing a video game online for your entertainment without a chance I might lose. So
Yeah.
I gotta. Let's see. Are you sure you want to exit game? Yes.
Are you
I gotta
sure
put it
you
on
don't
pro.
wanna
I
go
had it
out
on
like a
rookie. No
bitch?
wonder he kept getting sacked. Okay.
How come you don't have a strong woman for a quarterback? That's why you lose.
Dude, I'm sitting here getting ready. You guys are going to laugh at me. I had a play date today. A bunch of my friends wanted to play Baldur's Gate in a co-op game. And we decided it was going to be today from 1 to 4. And I'm going to the living room to get something. And we always keep it on channel 3. And locally, that's ABC, right? And the Pro Bowl's on. And I look, and what do I see? Girls playing flag football at the Pro Bowl. I'm like,
What does
really? You're kidding me. This was
in the
early. This is
immortal
like 12:30. You know,
in
the
the
guys
immortal
played
words of Tom
flag
Hanks?
football later. I'm sorry. Go ahead, T.
In the immortal words of Tom Hanks, girls are for fucking after the game, not for coaching during the game.
Yeah. And for lingerie football too.
Lingerie football league is the bomb. You remember they used to have that all the time at halftime. You could change the channel and watch that. At
Yeah, I
halftime.
used to love watching that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
No crying in lingerie baseball and
There's
lingerie
no
football.
crying in lingerie baseball. Damn it! Just
Yeah,
because you get
look,
dirt in your crack when you slide, don't get mad.
Oh
at
god,
us.
I used to love them because they would pull right on their bottoms, and the bottoms would fly off. So you get a
gotta say,
good look at some ass. Yeah.
We gotta love that we lived in a world where League of Their Own was not woke enough to make it.
Yeah.
Right. Well, of course,
Like,
that was
just
years
not
ago.
woke
That
enough.
movie came out. Though.
No, the TV show was only about a year or two ago.
Oh, that
Oh,
TV
yeah, that's
show
right. I
is-
forgot they made a TV show out of that.
It's
Wait,
easy to forget.
I just did
but
it again. Hang on.
it's insane.
Hang on. I got to do this again. Okay, I'm having too much fun talking to you guys, and I have had a cocktail. So let's try this again. Damn it, Joe.
I may have smoked a couple of jazz cigarettes after my show because
It's
5
okay, though.
hours was
It'll be
that
all
was
right.
mammoth.
It'll be
You know
all
what?
right.
When I go on the air, sometimes I like to go really big and just tack into the wind. I was like, who cares who else is on? I'm just big enough internet. Let's see if people want to listen. And damn it,
Right.
they did. Everybody was
It's
cool.
amazing. It's amazing. It really is.
Yeah.
And I hit the wrong button there too. It's loading up my ultimate team. You guys might get a kick out of this. Hang on a second. I'll show you my ultimate team roster real quick. Hang on. You guys
Strong
will get a kick
lemons.
out of this. I like playing with Ultimate Team because you're playing with the old time players. You know. Let's see. My starting. Well, okay, tight end. I'm going too many down. My starting tight end is Gronk. Then I've got
Right.
Tony Gonzalez and who is that? Tyler Higbee. But I'm also working on Ditka and Ozzie Newsome. But let's see. I'm kind of
You don't
proud of
want
my
Curtis
quarterback
Martin
room,
as your
though. The
running
quarterback room for the Privateers is pretty good. Russell Wilson's the starter, of course. Steve McNair's his backup. Behind him is Joe Montana. Brady, I can't get rid of. I see. I tried to sell him, but they won't let you sell him. All you can do is make him promote him to starter or compare him to another card. You can't get rid of him. They don't want you to get rid of Brady. It's kind of stupid. But I got Carson Palmer. I'm working on him. I'm working on Dan Marino. That's going to be my starter when I get him built all the way up. He's only a 93 right now. I got Dan Fouts and another Joe Montana card that I'm trying to sell off because I've already got a 94 Joe Montana. So, but yeah, that's the guy right there, though. Marino. That's the dude right there. But I'm not going to go through this whole roster, but that's the kind of fun you can have with it.
Laces out, Marino.
Yeah, right? Laces out, baby. Laces
Dan
out.
Marino. I hate Dan Marino so much.
I know you do. You're a Jets fan.
Yeah,
You will forever be the team that he panted on national television. That's right.
The year was 1995.
The fake spike game. Yep.
Our coach's name was Pete Carroll.
Yes, he was.
We were 5-0 going into that game.
Oh,
We
man.
went out there and Boomer Esiason seemed like he really had it. And we had it all wrapped up at the end. And then douchebag Dan Marino fake spikes it, hurries up. Some kind of weird penalty happens. We lose the game and we never win again.
Well, you've been to the AFC Championship game since then. I'm
No, I
pretty
mean, they
sure
lost
Rex
out
Ryan
that
got you there,
season.
didn't he?
They did, but I'm saying that season, Pete Carroll and that 95 Jets went 5-11.
Yeah.
After losing Game 6 to the Dolphins, they never regrouped. They never got over it.
Yep.
But yeah,
Okay.
no, we went to 2 AFC Championship
We
games.
have the proper settings now. Sorry about this, guys. Sorry about this.
We
should be
lost
playing
one
by
to
now.
the Steelers. So
I think
guess
I've got a
that-
contact high from Teague's home over there. I'm not sure.
There you go. I'm blowing it right on the microphone. It still has a mask over it from last week when I had COVID. So it wouldn't get
No,
anyone
you
else.
didn't. Did you?
I had COVID about a week ago now. It ended.
Damn, man.
It
Hate
was
it
the
for you.
freaking worst. When the COVID was at its worst, one of my teeth cracked and I had to wait like 3 days in agonizing pain.
Bro, that's just
dental work.
terrible.
That sucks.
Not as bad as the fact another one just went. I have to come up with a magical $1,000. So I'll
You'll
be robbing
notice
the bodega later.
this is how I can tell that I wasn't paying attention when I kicked it the first time, but watch the kick meter. You can tell when you change the settings. Look how much faster that is.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, the Pro Bowl, I don't even watch it anymore. I quit watching it when they quit doing it in Hawaii. I thought it should be,
Yeah,
kind
it
of
should have been an Hawaiian thing.
yeah. Well, I think what I heard was they decided not to. The stadium they play in, it's the only thing it's for is for the Pro Bowl.
Yeah,
So,
and it was getting run down
Yeah, it was
because
getting
only
run down.
once
Right.
a
They
year.
didn't want to
Because
pick it up. Yeah.
even their college football, they don't have enough population to fill a freaking stadium, I guess.
Hey man, the Warriors are good. Look, let me tell you, the LA Tech Bulldogs, which is the college that everybody I went to school with wanted to play for. Terry Bradshaw played at that school, by the way, and won 4 Super Bowls. We actually have a Terry Bradshaw passway here, because he's from Shreveport across the river. But I've seen a lot of the Warriors games. You know what I mean? And they're pretty damn good, man. Those guys get after it. Oh shit! The screen pass. Light him up, damn it! Oh, they got me with the screen. See, I'm sitting here enjoying my company and not paying attention to the game. Oh no! Let me get my Pete Carroll on. Get a piece of gum here. What the hell? Yeah, we've got a new coach. Defensive coordinator of the Ravens is going to be our coach now, apparently.
That's good kind of news. The Ravens are always really good. The Ravens
On
turned it
defense,
around when they stopped being the Browns. They've turned it around. They've been relevant pretty much every season that they've been the Ravens.
Yeah.
It's an odd season where they're not in the conversation until at least the middle of the season. They're
And
always
what
relevant.
I
They've
think's
won
funny
2
is-
there, right?
What I think's funny is Dan Quinn is with the Washington Commanders now. He's leaving Dallas.
I gotta say, Washington Football Club simply sounded much better.
It did. I mean, if they should have just changed it to Warriors and not even changed the logo. That would have been the simplest thing to do. But those guys are just morons.
I
this
was so
crap.
sure. I don't mean anything by this. I'm just saying, like, here's 2 words that, like, the NFL is so inept. If the Bond movie needs a villain, there are 32 suggestions for you with the NFL owners. Every one of them a total idiot.
Yeah, can we put Jerry Jones as the top asshole up there?
I think that Woody Johnson, which is 2 of the same thing, is probably a bigger asshole for losing part of his team to Tila Tequila, and then
God
being
bless. Damn, they're staying. You seeing this? They're going
What
with
are the
hammer
penalties
formations.
set
They're
to?
going almost goal line and running the ball up on me, man. Wow. Okay. They want to play some smash mouth. I don't know if you guys are paying attention to this, but they're playing.
You have to
they're
pinch
playing with
in from the
loaded sets.
corners and get that quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
That'll show them to try that bullshit.
Okay, now they're spreading out. Now they're
How high
spreading
do you
out.
have the
This is where I got to
penalty
pay
set?
attention right here, because this idiot will run. He will
How
run.
high are the penalties set?
Oh, just normal. I don't do anything with that shit.
Start beating the fuck out of people at the line over and over.
Right now, I'm more worried about this guy's legs as a quarterback. That's what I'm worried about. Oh, I missed him! God damn it, that's a touchdown. Son of a bitch. No, I got him. Oh,
You got him.
fuck.
Got him at the 1.
That was close. Damn it.
Wow. You know,
Well, they're gonna
as a Jets
score.
fan, I never see that kind of ineptitude on defense, or any kind of blowout game. So this is all very unusual to me. In fact, it was about 8 years ago the last time someone managed to score on the Jets. It was incredible. The challenge just didn't go our way. Subjective call.
God damn. Could you
Overturned
be
on the
any more
intercept.
wide
Yeah.
open? 34, what are you doing? Damn, they went right down the field on me, guys. Shit. Well, of course, they had one explosive play. So
They chose to go with like the strangest of formations. I mean, yeah, they protected their quarterback. He scares you once, and then he just picked you apart with two great passes.
Yep. Yeah, you got it. What you gonna do? It's all right.
Go
We'll
for
get
two.
there.
Go
I'm
for
gonna get them.
go for
I'm
two
gonna
and
get
rub your face in it a little bit because it doesn't matter, right? That's what. Okay.
You go ahead, man. That's half the fun is getting trolled during all this. It's fine.
No, I mean even on real NFL game this early in, I might go for two.
Oh, you're not gonna see that out of me, buddy. If I was gonna, if you want to know what my offense looks like, it's like Jeff Fisher's offense. I'm a defensive-minded coach. I'm usually pretty good on defense. I usually don't give up points that quickly. But yeah,
I think what did they say? He's the man in December because he was married to Miss December, like 1999.
Well,
But-
Miss December 1999 is like,
oh me. Okay,
Did they do that on the one
I
of
always
the last.
the first thing I do is run a regular running play, and then see. First thing I'm looking at is how many down linemen they got. They got a 3-4 defense. We'll be running inside on them the entire game. Ugh.
What you want to do is give one of the guys on your line a cell phone with a picture of Bridget Fonda now, and you flash it at the other player while he's throwing up.
Wait, Bridget
around
Fonda
him.
back in the 90s or now?
Holy smoke! You should see what she looks like now.
I
When
know
you
what
see
she looks like now.
had
It's
to
horrible.
work with. She had, and then you look at Danny Elfman, her husband, and you're like,
Yeah.
"What's going on? Why does he have so much plastic surgery and look like
those
he's
people
on the
are just
make?"
Strange.
Oh, did you see that one chick off The Boys she looked cute as fuck?
Yes,
and
we've seen
then
her.
yeah,
My
and now
God, it's
she looks
horrible.
like something from a fucking cut up experiment or some shit.
Yep.
She didn't do. It's not plastic surgery. You see, there was a magic ring.
God damn
and
it!
Into it,
You couldn't get it out.
Sauron poured
Shit.
his malice and his
All right, got a
hatred
punt.
and his will to dominate all life in Middle Earth. And she found that ring, and she's been wearing it a lot.
Right?
That's what happened. What a horrible experiment.
Yes. That was a bad punt too.
I also wonder if Katie Sackhoff needed quite as much plastic surgery as she got.
You keep saying that, and I just don't see it on her.
There is some
plastic surgery, but I'll explain it.
Plastic surgery on her.
Yeah, well, I'm listening to her usually. She's got a podcast. I haven't seen her in anything lately, so.
All right, here's the deal. She's still pretty cool and stuff, and she's not that old, but she went and did something a little bit radical. It's the same surgery that Halle Berry had. Halle Berry had like really radical plastic surgery, but what it was is it wasn't radical. It wasn't a radical change to her appearance. It was a radical procedure that paralyzes big parts of your face.
Uh-huh.
And then they slice open the sides of your mouth a little more to give you like some kind of face tuck, and that's how you get that weird upward grin that they all have. And let's just remember, like Mick Jagger's had 3 of these. You know what I mean? So
wow.
She did the freeze your face surgery where you can no longer move your face. And this way you will not get wrinkles. And the success story is look at Halle Berry is 60.
Okay.
And she got that right after Monsters Ball. And people were like, she's crazy. Why would she do that? And then her career tracked along the lines of someone who was an actor who couldn't move their face.
Damn.
If you notice, like she'll grab her face with her hands and push her eyebrows up with her fingers and do things like that. Since then, she had to learn how to act without being able to move her face. Katie Sackhoff seems to have gotten that same surgery. It's you get it now and it supposedly pays off forever, right? Your face stays looking about 35.
Yeah.
Look at Halle Berry. Like it kind of worked. I'm sure David Justice wouldn't want to do this.
I haven't seen either one of those chicks lately, so I couldn't comment. But
Halle Berry just simply looks exactly the same as she did 17 years ago.
Really?
You know who looks fucking hot as fuck? Selma Hayek.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Don't get
Yeah,
me started.
When
Yeah,
you were
we've
running
done
the
several
Roadhouse,
roadhouses.
you made sure we knew Selma Hayek.
Yeah, we
looked
know.
like
Make
great
sure
in
who
her
Selma
50s,
Hayek
too.
was on the roadhouse.
As they've got it with a third down coming up.
When people were
Okay.
telling me how bad they felt for Matthew Perry, I'm like, yeah, I'd like to try to get over Liz Hurley by dating Salma Hayek. I feel really freaking
Oh
bad
yeah,
for
I
her.
would too. You're like, okay.
It's like, yeah, but maybe I would have gotten
Two
addicted to sex.
extremely fine pieces of ass right there.
Damn it.
You're like,
Wow, they are just moving the ball at will on me.
I think I
Shit.
would be able to put down the drugs and the booze and maybe just become a sex addict dating Salma Hayek. Be like,
oh yeah, you like. I would stay away from drugs and booze, and if I could bang the shit out of Selma Hayek, okay?
like, excuse me, sir, what is
I
that
will
book
be
you're
your
reading?
fuck toy, Selma. Okay.
All right, let's see. They're getting close, so now I got to change the way I play defense. Come on now.
I'd be one of those people who started working the word
Get him on the
tantric into
ground. Get him on the
conversation all the
ground.
time. If I,
I'm sorry,
if I,
Teague. What'd you say?
if I could split like a year of my life between dating like 1990 Elizabeth Hurley and then 1990 Salma Hayek, I think that I would just like try to become a sex addict.
Well, you
And
know,
I think I would be using the word tantric a lot.
when she was in the movie where she played the devil, she was hot as fuck. In that one.
God bless, man.
It was a good movie.
This fucking tight end is killing me. He was the guy that got the big play earlier.
Bedazzled
Yeah.
with Brendan Fraser.
God,
I am
she
getting
was hot
murdered,
as fuck.
fellas. Are you even noticing this?
Oh, we're talking
Yeah,
about
huh?
tits and ass.
Yeah, I
and shit,
know.
man.
Titties. Yeah.
We're talking about sex.
I understand because they took the tits out of Madden, so I'd be talking about titties.
Lunatic
too.
will appreciate it. You know what I love about Madden is that Darth Belichick will not license his likeness.
He won't
so
do
whenever
it.
they
Parcells
whenever they
didn't do it
show
either.
him,
He didn't
whenever
fall
they
far from the
show-
tree. Parcells wouldn't do it either. Yep.
what I love is when they have to show Belichick in the normal cinematic of the game of Madden, they usually make it a guy with his hoodie up. They give him the cut up hoodie, but they make him really ugly and they make him look nothing like Belichick.
Yeah,
and
he's just scrawny. Belichick's a
the
guy
one year
in
he
the
looked like
game
the
is
Emperor,
like
remember?
a scrawny frickin'.
Yeah.
He looks like he's got cancer.
He looks
It's
like the Emperor.
horrible.
He can't look anything like Belichick. He's got like the hoodie up and the cut off sleeves, and he's walking around with like his clipboard and like his
I am
headset.
getting my ass beat, gentlemen. This sucks.
And they make him look like Palpatine one
I think
year.
I'm gonna put it
was
back
great.
on rookie.
Yeah.
No,
Try
no, no.
review
This
mode.
game ain't over,
That'll
bro.
help.
This game ain't
Try
over.
spinning. That's a good trick.
Worry not. I got this handled. I'm gonna come back in this game.
See, the problem here is that your fans are very, very toxic. They have been.
You want to hear about some toxic
Oh no!
motherfuckers?
Are you serious?
Go to the Cowboys fan base, okay?
They are up 21 points on me. They just
Well, right
forced
now-
me to fumble.
This year, we'll
Okay,
find
well,
out which
All right.
which
I
team.
hope their
loves-
defense ate their Wheaties, man. I hope they
They're
did.
just destroying you. Yeah. Let me put it this way. Let's find out on this Super Bowl if they can get through it with a game that's called even well. Let's have another disaster with a terrible call.
Oh, you another disaster? His name is Dak Prescott. Fuck that motherfucker.
Oh, I got you. I got you with the terrible calls. I was the victim of the worst officiated Super Bowl of all time, if you remember.
Which one?
What do you mean, which one?
The-
You don't
the-
remember
the
Super Bowl
Rams?
40? Where
The
the
Rams?
Seahawks put 550 yards of offense on the Pittsburgh Steelers and only came away with 10 points? 550 yards of offense. I'm not making that up. Look it up.
Rams Oilers was officiated like shit.
Look, the head official for that game, who has since retired, actually admitted we blew some calls in that game not too long ago, about a decade after that Super Bowl. Oh, look at this. Now I'm having to deal with crowd noise.
Yeah.
I'll be
Ed
a
Hock-
son of a bitch. They
Ed
are
Hocker
piling
was-
it on me here, folks.
Ed
But
Hockerly
I
was
shall
only allowed.
endeavor to persevere.
And NFL official Ed Hockerly was only allowed to do games after leaving Spandau prison for a 10-year stint that was mandated in Nuremberg. So I mean, all
I'm telling
sorts
you,
of
I hope
people.
they ate their Wheaties. Hope you guys are watching.
The Dreadnoughts, ladies and gentlemen, have been no-shows at this game. The San Antonio Dreadnoughts, the Clippers of the desert, are now finally showing some of that.
The Clippers of the desert.
Some of that desert shipping that we've come to so expect. Great shipping in the desert.
You got
Couples
your
like
21 points, gentlemen. Now you're going to take an ass kicking. Sorry. I hope your defense ate their Wheaties because I'm going to stay in this formation and run a hurry-up offense, and I'm going to run you right into the ground. You
I ain't
fuckers.
gonna lie.
Oh, he drops it! Come on, bro! Oh, my
I ain't gonna
God.
lie.
I got the Kansas City receivers here. What the fuck? Ugh. Painful.
Why
Look
did you
at
play
this.
Tom
They don't
Brady?
even care about that tight end out there. They don't
Pull
even
this
give a
guy
shit
and put
about
in
him.
Brady.
Again, Ryan. This is Gordon on the dump off. And he's gonna
Okay, where are we at? The 19? All right, we got to change it up. We got a little too close here.
You know what I did when I
Wait. That guy moved out of there. Big hole in the middle. Let's go.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon.
See, as you can see, the pentagram under the player there. The NFL controlled lies straight from the pit of hell. They'll also tell you other things that aren't true.
The pit of hell. Also, the Cowboys Stadium, the Texas Stadium. So, yeah.
I want to
we
score
all know
the half. Damn it.
Roger Goodell's changed
There we
his
go.
last name. We all know his real last name is Roger Farrow Allen. The Dreadnoughts
All right,
showing
battle
off
has
some of
been
that
joined,
great-
gentlemen.
So that great rowing in the desert that we've all come to find so inspirational. As the first ever professional football team.
Dude, this is the worst
Chicago
I've ever
Bears.
done in one of these Super Bowls. My God, they put 21 points on me with the quickness. They were playing
Cardinals
like
aren't
I
here,
usually
but
do
we're
in
out there
games.
still.
You know, thank God Big Mouth ain't here, or he'd be ripping your ass a new one right now.
Oh, it's all right.
You know what I would want added to this, but the NFL would never agree. Honestly, the NFL would never agree to this. It's like right before your game, instead of an injury, it'd be like your star quarterback was arrested and had after having
That's
a
the
fist fight in a
blitz.
brothel
Tell
last
him, Jed.
night.
Tell him about the blitz, bro.
Yeah, the blitzes, yeah.
It's got drugs. It's got all that shit. That game was great. It wasn't endorsed by the NFL, but it had all those storylines in it. It was awesome.
Do you remember Playmakers, the TV show series that was on ESPN about football?
No, didn't watch it.
They made up an imaginary football team. The show was really good. It was getting really super interesting, and it got canceled in the middle of the season because the NFL got super angry because they were dealing with like what would really happen in the NFL. One guy's like hiding that he's gay. One guy's smoking crack.
Mhm.
One guy's taking nothing but PEDs, and
Right.
like the last episode we saw, we found the gay character went and bought crack for the crackhead character because he was such a good friend to him and got caught buying crack, but tests clean, so he's out of the league, and no one knows. No one knows he's gay. So we thought that was going to be what ended him, but it turned out it was crack, and we never got resolution after that.
Oh, I wish he'd have given that up. I blew him up too. Shit. Yeah, you soak that clock, you motherfuckers. Go ahead.
As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Back-to-back good plays. Have them
Oh, goddamn. I hate it when I can't get on the guy I want. God damn it. Goddamn. Son of a bitch. I'm playing so bad on defense. Fuck me. Debo Samuel? Oh, shit. This team is stacked. Fucking great. Oh, man. I'm going to have a hard time in this one, apparently, guys. Jesus Christ. Oh, I almost got there. All right, we got a minute 28. We got to fucking score. Come on.
It ain't gonna happen.
It ain't going to happen. Did you just say that?
Yeah.
Did you not see how fast I scored just now? When I went hurry up? Okay. All right, Jed, you keep thinking that.
So you now notice
Ain't gonna
Joe
happen.
has
Listen to him.
a
Their
halo
strength
for
is
his
obviously
players.
their offense. It's not their defense. Just because I punted on the one drive I had before the last one doesn't mean it's going to continue to happen.
I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now they got to get to the line quickly.
You know, it's funny. Like we have the pentagram, but like that's kind of a joke. But think about it. Oh, here you go. In the actual NFL, when you go to the game, all they play is like the most badass heavy metal the whole time you're there, and maybe some really aggressive rap songs mixed in once in a while.
Jed was saying that just to fire me up so I'd score.
Yeah. Wait, he knows my fucking tricks right now.
The first time I ever
Fuck
went to
you,
a Jet game,
motherfuckers! It better not that better not be holding by the offense. It better not be. I'm gonna be upset if that's holding. It is. They're showing one of my linemen, motherfucker. You piece of shit.
you know, it's
Damn it.
Joe's
Oh,
atmosphere
happy.
Yes,
showing
sir.
another one of those patented dirty moves as a coach that have so marked his career. He has really tarnished that feather that it was once in his cap. This once promising coach, just a goon now.
Right?
Quarterback calling his own play, audible at the line. Clearly, offensive coordinator is just lost here.
Let's see. 13 yards to go. Okay, let's go with this one. Let's flip it. Let's get that running back going right up the middle of the field. See if that linebacker can catch him. Let's see what those safeties do. Go. Oh, yeah. That's a touchdown. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's a mismatch. You cannot make up that kind of ground. I don't give a shit what linebacker that is. Ray Lewis couldn't make up that much ground. You see how far away he was from him? All I had to do was loft that over his head. That's right. That's right. We got a track meet, boys and girls. And I'm going to get a stop. Eventually. I'm going to get a stop eventually. We got an exciting Super Bowl going on here, fellas. I'm usually you can ask Jed. I'm usually dominating these things by now.
Oh, he fucks him up.
But these guys have put it on me, man. Jesus. Wow. All right. The key here, let's see. How far is that? Okay. Let's keep it in the field of play so maybe we can do what they did to me and pop the ball loose on a return. Come on, bitch. You got to return it. Oh, I missed him. Shit. I wanted that ball. Let's see. If they've got 3 timeouts, they can do the same thing I just did.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes.
Come on, you bitches. Let's go.
Feels like they're calling this game in reverse.
Yeah, sack. That's right. They're going to let that clock run out now. They're like, whoa, wait a minute. They've scored twice in a row. We don't need to be messing around with these guys too much. By the way, yes, that's Matt Ryan. He's my quarterback.
Oh, geez.
Yep.
Put in Flacco.
Got a wily old veteran. Hey, dude, I think he's a backup on my team.
Wish we had Flacco.
I've always got, dude, Flacco. I don't know why you didn't call him off the couch. I really don't.
He was already had a relationship with the team. They also failed to take out insurance on Rodgers, so they paid him all that money and had nothing to replace it. Although Johnson & Johnson's got nothing but money.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to say, though, out of all the owners in the league, there's a strong case. We have the stupidest owner and the stupidest coach.
Yeah, Jerry Jones.
Well, Jerry Jones, he's not stupid, dude. You know, at some point your players got to play, don't they?
He's not stupid, but he keeps that fucking suck-ass bitch of a quarterback on the
Black
Cowboys.
Shepherd
You are
sucked.
not
Black
the only
Shepherd had
Cowboys fan I've heard
MVP
say that.
numbers,
Bro.
but
Fucker can fold in a soft win. He could
you know what,
have a
man?
piece
Didn't
of paper hit him, and that bitch falls over and fucks up the game. Fuck Dak Prescott. I hate that motherfucker.
It's not.
Well,
It was Dak Prescott's fault. It was that over and over the announcers in the booths called the passes incomplete when it would have made a lot of people happier if they just said that the passes were complete. And the officials were in on it. When the people would drop passes, they wouldn't let them pick them back up. And just
No, he's been
the fans would have been happier.
He's been folding for years.
I
That
gotta tell you,
motherfucker
guys,
can't
hang on. Let
When
me
he had
put my
that
2 cents
MVP
in before I
season,
get
I
back
was
into the
waiting
game
for
here.
it. Go for it.
I root for Dak. I admit he's one of the problems, but I root for him because he is from here.
I know.
We saw him play every down of his high school ball here.
And,
So,
you know what's
yeah.
depressing? If they got rid of him, the Cowboys it wouldn't change.
Yeah,
It would just
I know.
still be the same fucking shitty ass team that Jerry doesn't know how to do because he fired Jimmy Johnson when they were gonna go for a fucking three-peat.
Yeah, I know.
They had two back-to-back
By the way, he didn't
Super Bowls.
fire Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy quit.
Jimmy John. You know what?
Jimmy quit. That happened. That happened after a night of drinking, and Jerry decided to tell Jimmy that he was the guy that got it done. He just had the.
Yeah, I know the whole story about
yeah,
that.
I know.
Because I've actually talked
He
to a
didn't
few
fire
people
him.
there.
He quit.
Yeah,
Jimmy walked out
because
Jerry acted like he was the one that built the team.
Yeah, and I was like, no, it was Jimmy, and I will still stand behind Jimmy every single time.
Yep.
Jimmy was the one that built that team.
I mean, Barry Switzer stepped in and won that.
Yeah, and did you notice he was gone the next year?
No, he was there another year when they started.
Well, yeah,
injured, that's when he walked away.
Yeah, but Jerry tightened the rein on him after the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So, because there's something about Jerry, if they win a Super Bowl or they go back-to-back, he gets really, hands-on and shit. The best time the Cowboys have ever done under his reign is when he let Troy go out there and bust some ass and run the team and let the other players on the team actually play without so much interference from that asshole.
Yeah,
you know?
I hear you.
I'm with Nancy Kerrigan on that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like Troy Aikman at all.
Troy was badass.
You don't like Troy?
Troy's badass.
Troy Aikman super hates the Jets.
I call Troy Batman. I call him Batman. I saw him dressed up for a benefit they had in Dallas in a tux. And I said, Jesus Christ. I was talking to my wife. I said, that's Bruce Wayne. And he goes out on Sundays and he's Batman.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Check this guy out.
I love Tom Brady.
Man. Troy was super nice
Brady
when I met him a few times.
Being Batman.
Yeah.
He hates the Jets. He hates the Jets. He has said things like the Jets are the worst team in football. He has called them cursed. He has called them snake bit. I do not dispute him saying these things, but one thing I will say is, and if anyone has ever seen the movie Downfall, I feel the same way. It's like when he goes on his little Hilter speech and starts screaming and yelling about how terrible the Jets are and throws everyone out of his map room, can he at least acknowledge, but they fill this stadium up with what I guess, because of all the other things I say, must be the absolutely most loyal fans.
I was fixing to say,
league.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you something. What is the split Jets-Giants there in New York? What do you think?
Right now, no one will admit to liking either. The Ravens
I wouldn't either.
Steadily.
But I know
is, blaming the Jets and the Giants for the winds of winter being late. We hate George R. R. Martin for going to the games. We feel like he's part of the problem.
Oh, that motherfucker curse shit, because
what's the most annoying thing in the world is going to a fucking Jet game and seeing him on the scoreboard and he's texting and you're like, he can write.
His steam locomotive trained bitch ass that won't write the next book.
Yeah, check out Eclay. He's like, dude, you're losing.
I'm a little bit aggressive tonight, aren't I, Joe?
You're good, man. You're good.
Murray going to try to throw on third down.
All right, here's one for you. Ready for
God, how did I not knock that ball loose? I lit him the fuck up.
my case that I have the worst owner starts out with this. First of all, I want to say, as crazy as he is, Jerry Jones, if I was rich, I would also be getting in trouble for hanging out with college chicks at a sorority party, wasted at 81 years old.
I don't fault him for that. I fault him for making a terrible
inspirational figure to me. I don't give a shit about his football team. I'm saying he's a deeply inspirational figure to me.
Oh yeah,
that's why I wake up and go make money. That's why I come so that I can one day be an 81-year-old man drinking with a bunch of college chicks. That's my dream.
No, you know who I wanted to be? I wanted to be Hugh Hefner because he was banging 20-year-olds.
Hugh Hefner, baby. That's right.
Hef is the motherfucker. If you wanted to be somebody, he was the motherfucker you wanted to be because he was banging dude. He had 4 playmates at one time, and he was like, "I want you for tonight. I want you for tomorrow. I want you for that day," and they were all okay with that shit.
All right, let's see what happens here on third. We got to get him off the field. Got to get him
off the field. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to work our way around to the disparaging talk about religion next. We're covering all the offensive bases.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
I am lighting these guys up in the middle, and they are hanging on to the ball. Who's this guy, Pascal? Is that the Colt? Is that him? Fuck. Oh. Jesus.
Wow, I would be about as proud of the way you've coached this game as Pope Benedict was of his military record.
I've come back from a 21-point deficit. I'm only down 7. Shush up, you. No, I'm just playing. Let's see what happens here. Oh, man, tight formation.
Running out of time, but let's see.
Come on, bitches. Let's do it. Come on, man. I'm hitting the hit stick. What the fuck? That's Fred Warner. You telling me he can't hit somebody?
No, he can't hit anybody. So.
Give me a break. I know I'm playing a video game now. Kyler Murray's killing me.
Don't you love when you play with classic teams and it's somebody who has like a weird story? Like you'll be watching it's the 1970 Buffalo Bills versus the 1995 Baltimore Ravens, and it's just like Simpson slashes left, Simpson cuts right, and it's like wow, and it's like a killer hit from Ray Lewis. oh,
all right, 3rd and 5. We got to get these guys off the field. Let's see if we can do it this time. This time I'm going to play middle linebacker. If I can get these guys in position quick enough.
Can we get Ray Caruth to coach the Jets next
year? Here we go.
Yeah, that'd be a better. I don't know if that's much of an improvement.
I could go 15 and 30. I know I could go. I know I could go 15 and 30.
Like to be honest, one of my exes used to love the Jets, and I would laugh at her ass. And she goes, "Your Cowboys aren't doing better. At least the Cowboys make it to the playoffs and then shit their pants every year." So
the Jets used to walk all over.
Late in this one, gentlemen.
Joe even heard Joe. Do you want to respond on that one?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear it, man. I don't know if you noticed the score, but I'm concentrating.
I said I had an ex that you like the Jets.
Here we go.
And she used to make fun of the Cowboys, and I said, well, at least the Cowboys at least make it to the playoffs every year, then shit their pants.
Yeah, well, that's true.
It was a while ago now, but the Jets used to do that. Like, they'd make it to the playoffs.
I think Ryan was the last one that led them to the playoffs. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was.
Rex Ryan led them to the playoffs, but they were actually slightly better before that with Mangenius and Pennington. 2 years in a row, they messed up a guy named Peyton Manning.
That's Mangina.
Yeah, it is Mangina.
Those of us in Patriot land call him Mangina. Okay, yeah.
You know,
Man, genius.
didn't they have to shred some of the tapes that they made to beat him?
Something like
Lee
that.
couldn't let anyone know what they did while taping that practice.
Come
But
on! What the fuck? I cannot get these guys off the goddamn field.
I'll tell you this: if I had Tom Brady as my starting quarterback 10 years ago, I'd look like a goddamn genius too.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you would have.
I can make mistakes all through the game. He's going to bail
But
me
you
out.
have to concede the fact that those first 3 Super Bowls they won, the defense was a huge part of it.
Custer
Brady
won
wasn't
the first
Brady
Super
yet.
Bowl.
As a matter of fact, you could argue the point that what's that kicker's name they had back then?
Vinatieri.
Yeah, Vinatieri was the MVP of at least 2 of those fucking Super Bowls. Okay.
Actually,
So-
that's why I like to say Custer was the man who won the Super Bowl for the Patriots.
Yes!
Because
There it is.
yeah, there you go.
There it is. Oh my God. Yes. Thank God.
Vinatieri's great grandfather survived the Battle of Little Bighorn. I'm serious.
Something. Really? No shit.
I'm being 100% serious.
Wow.
And what's even more messed up is his brother Adam Vinatieri's great grandfather survived the Battle of Little Bighorn too. So it's just like, what are the chances? But no, there was a Vinatieri in Custer's regiment.
Wait, I thought you got it, Joe.
He was in the regimental
It's just
band.
I'm on the 1 yard line. That's the only problem.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Custer left him behind to guard the machine guns he didn't need.
Right.
That's true, by
Wait,
the way.
that was a turnover, which I just saw?
What is it?
That was the
Pinned in your
turnover?
end zone. I don't know if you're going to be able to pull this off. They've got the clock on their side. They're just burning it.
Let me
You
tell
might need to use the timeout.
Dude, wait, can
Not
you tie
now,
this
but
up
you gotta
if you
start
get
thinking
down there
about
in
a
time?
timeout.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Wait,
Oh, I plan on winning it in regulation, my friend. This
You're
ain't
gonna
going
try
to
and go
overtime.
for 2 because it doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm
You
not
won't get
going
another
for 2.
possession.
I don't do analytics, my friend.
He don't
Maybe
do
you've never
that
heard me
bullshit.
talk about that crap.
Wait,
That's
yeah.
bullshit.
Wade does that bullshit, but he doesn't.
No, sir.
Wade does that
Under 5
analytics.
minutes. I'll be saving that clock.
Yeah. Wade
'Cause my
does that
defense just
analytics
proved they're in it to
bullshit.
win it, boys and girls. Let's do this.
Ecoy said you're lucky enough the computer was dumb enough to pass.
Hey, they felt threatened, okay? Pally, they felt threatened. Notice the crowd noise isn't bothering me now.
Yeah, because they shut them the fuck up. With the long bomb!
That's right.
First
I hope
down!
you ate your Wheaties. It's a track meet now, bitches. That's right. I'm not sitting here with loaded formations trying to get it done bit by bit. No, I'm taking chunks, bitches. What? What you want? Yeah, I hear you, E-Clay. Yeah, they should have been running the ball. They were killing me earlier with it, but I started loading the box on that shit. That's why they started throwing, bro. That's really why they started throwing. All right, 38 yards to go.
You got this.
I got this. Yeah, I ain't worried about it.
Put that shit down in the end zone, bro.
I had one bad quarter, and they piled it on in that one quarter. So, oh, shit. Come on, get that ball. There you go, Bubba. God, they had him tied up inside. They had him tied up. Come on, baby. Where we at? The 31?
No huddle.
Yeah, I'm going no huddle. I want that defense out here and gassed. I want them tired.
Oh!
Oh! What the hell?
You almost had that, yeah.
I almost did.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's get their attention.
Now the handoff comes to Gordon. He'll be dropped at the 20.
Nah, fuck it. That's 2 minutes long. All right. I still planning on. I'm gonna finish this in regulation, even if it's with a kick, because they're not scoring again, Pally. They're done scoring. I can tell you that
you
right
say
now.
that, but it's been since Tecmo Bowl since we've seen a comeback of this proportion. Perhaps Joe Montana's hit and play football.
Oh, that's a first down. That's a first down right there.
Oh.
Come on, get up there. Get up there.
No huddle. Get in
They
there.
would take a
A
timeout.
minute
Oh,
37.
yeah,
No,
no
fuck
more.
timeouts.
Oh, what the hell? Okay. Let's go here.
Goddamn timeout, you idiot. Don't be stupid, you moron. Oh, no dancing.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Way
Now,
to go.
ladies and gentlemen,
Congratulations.
let me show you what you're supposed to do in this situation to put your team in the best position to win.
You're supposed to kick.
No, you don't
go
kick,
for
bro.
2. You kick the fucking field goal.
I said you're supposed to kick.
Yeah. I thought you said go for 2.
I
you're
would
supposed
go
to
for
kick
2
here.
because I'm a crazy
absolutely.
person.
You know what? Matter of fact, let me get ready to play some defense. We have a tie score with 1:26 left. We're past an hour. I'm late for this. It's time for the second hour shot.
Only a minute
Cheers,
or so.
boys and girls.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know how you can drink Jack Daniels. It is the most bitter.
Did I mention I bartended for 18 years?
Yeah.
I know, but I mean, I would think that would be like Bring On the Jameson. Like, there's a nice, neat bourbon type
Oh,
whiskey.
I hear you. But
You know, a lot more mellow.
I like to
hits
feel
as
it
hard
going
as
down.
tequila.
I like to know I had something.
You like to feel
I
it going
can-
down your throat, Joe? Yeah.
I can feel.
Just shut you.
I
With the good stick, you can see it there. And they
can
will not give up the ball.
absolutely taste the Jameson. Will you be drinking some on the high holy day coming up in March?
Oh yeah. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
this St. Patrick's Day, we're probably gonna. Let me pause this real quick, and I'm sure he'll watch this on a replay sometime. But I'll mention it to him. My good buddy John Das Wolfen, he hasn't been able to have a drink for a year, and we've already discussed this. He's off the wagon in March, and I told him, I said, we're gonna have to have a St. Patty's Day stream then, because
Oh boy.
not a Dermy worthy one. Now,
it's going to be like how the cocktail lounge.
All it's going to take for him after a year off the on the wagon, it's going to take like one shot and he'll be loopy. I mean,
wait, did you see the cocktail lounge
Please tell
from
me
last
that he
year?
wasn't. Please tell me it wasn't for medical
Were you there,
reasons,
Joe?
but he's okay.
Well,
and
yeah,
stuff.
he had an operation to help him lose weight,
Yeah, he did.
and he has lost a bunch of weight. I don't know
Do
how
you,
well
do you
know.
remember
I
the
only
cocktail
know
lounge
the-
from last
I
year?
only know the guy I see now. He looks great.
Yeah, he looks fantastic. He does. He's got a lady now, and what,
Ah,
from
dude,
what I
he's
heard
like-
on Gary's
Call
from
me.
what I heard
Oh, he's
on
got
Gary's
a lady.
stream the other day. They had their anniversary stream the other day, and apparently they're getting married. So
Wow.
you know,
Hey,
Wait,
you
kudos
guys-
to John, you know? Yeah, for sure.
Dude, he's like,
But
put
yeah,
a ring
we're gonna
on
do
it,
that.
huh?
Yes, I will be having a cocktail with him, and this is what I.
Hey,
this is what I
Keely
drink, bro.
Chow.
I
We
stick
have a
with what I know.
celebrity
You know,
in the chat. Hello,
I think-
our
I
friend.
think.
Keely Chow's
Yeah.
awesome.
Hey, what's going on? I think Teague that Clint Eastwood said it best in Magnum Force. Man's got to know his limitations. I stick with what I know, and I know Jack Daniels, so I stick with it.
Yeah.
My favorite line in Magnum Force is those pants cost $2. Do you have to cut them off? And I'm like, oh wow, $2.
In the lead, so you're not playing that well.
Also, when I watch It's a Wonderful Life, I've come to the conclusion that I would much rather live in Potterville than
Got him! Got him! Timeout!
Bro!
Oh yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Potterville. Fuck Potterville, man.
And I'm
Dude,
listening to you,
Potterville
Teague,
had-
but
Potterville
you know,
had
game's
burlesque
on the
shows.
line.
No, that
here.
was
we got
nice.
to handle
He popped
business here,
them.
brother.
Yeah, but
Gotta
everybody
handle
was like assholes in Potterville. Like
Yeah,
nobody
so-
was like
So it's like
everybody been
Boston,
turned
big
into an
deal.
asshole.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to Philly.
Yeah.
The thing is, the people in
He's running.
people in-
He's running. Get
Oh,
off!
he's trying
Oh,
to
he's
get
got
the
an open
word, Joe.
field. Oh, nice.
Damn it!
Here's the thing: the people in Bedford Falls only thought they were happy because they had
hasn't done it
houses
the whole
that
game,
they
guys.
couldn't.
Fuck.
They had houses they couldn't afford. The cab driver who couldn't afford to pay for his house when he lived in Potterville, his wife left him, so she didn't really love him. He only knew the truth as a person in Potterville. So in Potterville, life was not as nice, but it was at least real.
Murray to throw.
And they had pawn shops and nudie bars on every block, like 3 and 4 of
That
them.
guy's not giving up the ball for shit. Okay. I'm sorry.
What if I
I'm
told
gonna-
you
They're
maybe?
trying to go make that
What-
touchdown, Joe.
What if I
No,
told
no,
you
no,
Mr.
no,
Potter
they're
would
trying to get
one
in
day
field goal
have
range
a?
is what's going on here, dude.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, they're switching to.
Yeah, they are.
They're switching to running.
Healy,
Call a timeout
it's
here.
just I can't with the Cowboys no more.
You need a turnover here.
It's
you need
just
a turnover
I don't need a
or
turnover. I just need to
or a
stop
missed
them.
field goal.
Some time.
yeah, because they're trying to get in field goal range to
I see it.
win the game.
I see it. I see it.
34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
And he's sitting down.
That's what you needed.
Yep, but they can run the ball again and get that clock down to damn near nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is no actual Lombardi Trophy. It's just we only see it in simulations. There's no actual real trophy.
Right.
I've seen the Stanley Cup though. That's real. It's really beat up too. The Stanley Cup looks like someone.
I'm out of timeout, so they can run this clock out. I'm gonna have to block this fucking field goal they're gonna try. Shit! God damn it!
Clearly, if your fans had just not been so istophobic, you would have had a better chance. You cheered wrong, and obviously before the game, the review bombs icing their own kicker.
What the fuck are they doing? What? They must not be. Wow,
Close
they don't have
enough.
confidence
They're not in
to
range.
make it from here.
It is pretty far. Oh, what a bunch of. Well, I mean, you might as well wager the whole game on a coin toss rather than that kick. They felt the kick was less than 50-50. Wow.
This is a long one now. It's what? It's 42-52. It's a 52-yarder. He's got to make a 52-yarder now. And I almost blocked one earlier. Here we go.
He's simply going to miss.
And I lost the fucking Super Bowl.
They fucking wrecked you at the last second, bro.
They did. Well, no, what won it for him was that first quarter, dude. I had one possession and punted, and they scored 3 times in a row. Damn. Wow. Okay.
How'd you get fucked up like that?
Wow. Unbelievable.
Wade wasn't here to, rub it into you.
Yeah. That's all. You guys can rub it in. Doesn't matter. Were you here during that first quarter? Oh, my God. That was horrible.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
I was. Oh.
Yeah, I restarted the game a couple of times. I remember. Get the settings right. Okay. Well, you know what? Teague's really going to love the next one I got to do. Fucking.
I can't wait.
Video game. Look, Kyler Murray's holding the Lombardi Trophy. Now
Philly sucks. Go Cowboys.
That motherfucker should have been holding one when the Cardinals went there. You know,
Keely Chow, who's making his feelings their feelings known on Philly, the Cowboys, and
the Bears are one of 2 Chicago teams I don't care about. The other is.
I am very disappointed in you, Joe.
If I went to Chicago, I would go to a White Sox game.
Guys. Maybe you don't.
You gotta figure he's cheap.
I'm sorry to talk over you, Teague, but I got to remind Keely Chow what the name of the show is and what it's all about. You know, video games, cocktails, and fails, my friend. I fail, a lot, especially when I'm drinking. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, Steve. Go ahead.
He fails in games. He fails in games. I fail in life. So,
I've got to get my Madden together so I can take you on and break you into tiny little pieces.
Oh, you're gonna break me? A couple have tried. I've only lost one on YouTube. And that's because the guy had a shit connection, and I was playing basically freeze frame football. Yeah,
but I've got Zach Wilson.
Okay, I know. I understand you have
bro.
The Joe Montana of his age. I understand that.
Really, honestly, when he dated his mom's friend,
we're not
I'm like,
doing all this right now. This is why I play Super Bowls. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here upgrading. Guys, and I don't need to do that. Let me back out.
I share your pain on that one. I hate the internal economy. Just get me to the next game.
But let's get on with the next Super Bowl. You're gonna love the next one because it's a team you fucking hate.
Who
There are
is it?
31 teams I absolutely hate.
Matter of fact, wait a minute. Let's switch games. Let's do that.
I think I might hate the Cowboys the most. The Green Bay Packers, I hate.
No, I
hate
know
them
the
a
team
great
you
deal.
hate the most.
I
They're
hate
in
the
your
Patriots
division.
the most.
And I have on
hate
that
the
version of Madden,
I
I
really
have
hate the
a
Patriots,
Super Bowl
man.
ready to go for them. But we're gonna switch over to let's see. Yeah,
remember
there it is.
when they
My favorite
won
version of
30
Madden ever, 2015.
Remember
The year
the
after we
time they
won the Super Bowl. Yes.
remember when they rolled off 30 straight freaking wins?
Yeah. It's in the game. I do.
That included a freaking Super Bowl.
Yep.
I hit them through most of the next season to the point it became a distraction, and they blow a game on purpose. I think they started the backup. They absolutely tried to lose the game because Bill Belichick's that kind of person.
And couldn't do it.
Don't want this
Couldn't lose the
undefeated
game.
thing.
They didn't lose until they got Eli'd. I like to call
The
it
end-
being Eli'd. Yeah.
They never got a perfect season though. So there was a point where they won 30 in a row.
Only
So
one
they
perfect
lost.
season. And boys and girls, I can show you. Hang on just 1 second. I'll show you the quarterback of that team. Hang on.
Archie Manning. Cocaine Dan Marino.
I'm gonna have to show you all of these at some point, Teague, but you'll appreciate this one. I know you've seen my Broadway Joe. This is the quarterback of the perfect season. Bob Greasy.
Bob Greasy.
There he is, bro. He wears the greatest quarterback number of all time, number 12. There are more
It's
great
a good
quarterbacks
number to
with that
wear,
number
yeah.
than ever.
Great name.
Yep.
Great number.
Yeah, great number, great quarterback, great guy. I mean, you know, and his son is a coach in the league now. I think who's the quarterback coach for now? I think it's San Diego. I think he's on that staff, which
Another
means he's probably
shitty
out of a
team.
job now that Jim
Yeah.
Harbaugh's taken over. But
Yeah, another shitty team. Everything.
but yeah, I've got quite a few of these hanging on the wall, Teague.
I feel like
I'm a football
That's a good one.
maniac. Okay, it's just
that's a good one. You have a better man cave than mine. Mine is just crazy Star Trek shit.
This is not a man cave. This is a studio.
That's
This,
stupid.
behind me is my art table. Everything around on the walls is all memorabilia that I dig, but half of this is my wife's. She's got her crafting table over here, complete with a computer too, and well, here I'll just show you real quick. Hang on. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this before, but Teague may not have.
I may not have. Let's see.
And I don't know if I can. Hang on a second.
Guys, welcome to Flip This House and Madden.
Right? I'll just show you right here. I know you can't see any of it, but that in the middle of all that stuff, this right here is the sports guys. There's Broadway Joe right there, the one I've shown you before. Right below him is Randy White of the Cowboys.
Which
I've
actually
Gary
hung
Collins.
out with.
Anyway, there's a bunch of guys on that wall, and the open space is the Bob Greasy I just pulled down. But just past that section over that next desk between all the plaques and the door, that's the Walking Dead shrine of my wife.
Oh, there you go.
She has met more people from the Walking Dead than you can shake a stick at. Her pride and joy is her picture with Norman Reedus. She's one of the
picture of the Jets offensive line when you said The Walking Dead. Norman Reedus is all right.
Norman Reedus is her guy. She's one of the if Daryl dies, we riot girls. That's what she is. So yeah.
He's married to the chick from Troy.
The chick from Troy.
Diane Kruger, national treasure as well.
Okay, all right. The blonde and National Treasure?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, gotcha.
Blonde and
Pretty
National
hot in
Treasure.
Troy, too.
I'm pretty bang about.
Okay, let's see what Super Bowls I have in store right here.
Super Bowl III. That's a
Right?
great one. What an upset.
He wants to see me use the Jets. Dude, I'll
Johnny
use the Jets to
Mnemonic.
beat a team. Trust me. I will beat somebody to death with the Jets if I have to.
The Baltimore Colts and Johnny Depp versus Broadway Joe Namath. Match Melling.
I wish we could do that. I really do. Let's see.
They had games where you
New
could,
England, Cleveland. Do I
they
have a
have
Super
years
Bowl
you could
with
do it.
Cleveland yet? I may not have one with Cleveland yet. By the way, the Cleveland one, I just play the quarterback, and that's it. Yeah, that's not a Super Bowl. That's Cleveland versus the Patriots. I might play that game just to entertain you because I know you'd love to see the Patriots get their ass beat.
I would love it. I want to ask you this: since the Jets have all the Europe NFL rights, right?
Mm-hmm.
Will Woody Johnson be allowed back into England to see his team since he was asked to leave for sexist and racist comments on an ongoing basis? Now, in case you think they made a mistake, he had been relocated there by the Irish, who said, "We have great news for you, Woody. You're leaving, and we think you're the kind of guy who'd go over great in England with that attitude you have about minorities and people from the Middle East and women. You're gonna be a hit."
Hang on, if
Queen.
you're going to continue this type of commentary, I'm going to have to go ahead and get me a sipping shot because I don't want to miss any of it. I don't want to have to get up and get a beer or anything. This is a sipping shot. I'm not doing it as a complete drink right now. This is so I don't have to get up and get a beer.
Woody Johnson was kicked out of Ireland, but the Irish are hilarious. And you're
real
Irish,
quick,
so
before you finish that commentary, I want you to take a look at the records. We're going for the perfect season, and we're going to try and beat the team that beat us in the Super Bowl. Yes.
Los Igualas.
Now, remember, this is the Patriots team that I think the late great, I say late great because he died last year, Arkansas Razorback, played his college ball just a little bit north of me in Little Rock. God, the kid's name is, oh God, I'm going to have to bring up the damn, this sucks. I can't remember his fucking name because I've been drinking, but we got to change the uniforms. And, well, wait a minute. First thing we got to do, right? Jed, you're supposed to be helping me out with this, man. You've been with me on these things for a long time. You're supposed to tell me to check the settings beforehand and make sure they're right.
Oh, yeah, check the settings, dude.
But, yeah, right? I think
it's on rookie, dude.
Ryan Leaf. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna fix that. That's what I got in here for. I keep thinking Ryan Leaf, but that's not his name. His name is, good God, it's killing me. Hang on a second. I will tell you what it is.
Alex Collins.
Develop players. No, it's not Alex Collins. Upgrade players. Here we go. My quarterback
Jake
is
Long. That's a porn star.
Carson Palmer. What? No, he's the backup. Ryan Mallett. That's his name. This poor guy died last year of drowning.
That's funny. Keely said Ryan Leaf was the Brie Larson of the NFL quarterbacks.
Right. Well, I'm sure if he watches, if he's an addict like I am for the NFL, if he watches any preseason football, he'll tell you that Ryan Mallett used to light it up in the preseason.
In the preseason, it's like Dak. It's like Dak. Dak plays good the first part of the season, then fucks up for the rest of it. But somehow they still get in the fucking playoffs.
The reason why I made him the quarterback is because I wanted somebody with a big arm, and he has a fucking strong arm. He really does. And you'll enjoy this. I am going with the old school. Yes.
Why don't you go with the all silver uniform?
No.
That's my favorite.
Wait. I'm screwing up. I'm the away team. I just fucked up.
You just fucked up, bro.
Yes,
just reset it. Reset it.
I will.
It's not like dumbass. Somebody's here to get at me.
Yeah, there's no time limit on this, by the way. I'll go 2 hours. Maybe I'll go a little over sometimes. Oh my God, there's 14 chats. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, guys.
Hello. The following occurred at NFL.
Well, watch out, chat. He's neglecting you, chat.
Yeah, I am.
Tell Joe off.
Yeah. It seems I hate the most. Patriots, Giants, Eagles, 49ers, Packers, Texans.
I
Why
hate
would you
all
hate
those
the
teams
Texans,
too,
Keely
Keely
Chow?
Chow.
You must be a Cowboys fan. You've got to be.
Yes.
If you hate
Keely
the Texans.
Chow now
Yeah, she
it's
said
focused
that.
as being related to Dana Carr, the quarterback whose career was destroyed by the Texans as he was pounded into the pavement over and over and over and over
David
and over.
Carr, yes. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Pretty sure he still has the record for the being sacked the most in one season. It was some ungodly number. It was like 70, something like that. It was.
It's
horrible.
in the game, not no more.
It still took him like 3 seasons to get happy feet with all those beatings too.
You know, I used to love
pretty,
hearing
Hey man,
pretty confident.
the Supergirl statues are always here. I have Melissa Benoist, and we've heard stories about this chick. But if you check out the internet, you're definitely going to see more of Melissa Benoist than you.
Yeah, and she has some Red Shoe Diary shit on there too.
Yeah, right. And
Does she?
we've also got the new 52 Supergirl over here. Which one do you like better? Let me know.
You know, anything
52
that's
right
not
now.
New 52. So you know.
Right. What? Now wait a minute. Now you've heard me talk about this.
Yeah, I know, but
And I love the new 52 run.
They fucked up Superman, and they fucked up Green Lantern, and they fucked up a bunch of.
They didn't fuck up Supergirl though. They didn't.
Yeah, that's
They did a
That's
good
what
job on that
That's what I don't understand. How did they not fuck up Supergirl?
At the end of
I mean,
the day, we're going to be like...
About the only storyline I didn't like in the new 52 when it came to Supergirl was the Hal-El one. The HL one, Hell.
Yeah,
Hell
that
one.
was dumb.
Shit, dumb. The little love affair shits and all that.
That was shit. I didn't like that.
Yeah, Ryan Mallett. Yeah, he could be the. Well, I don't know. Wasn't
what the fuck? You know, EA in the middle of the night.
No. This is any game. Look, they stopped service on these games about 4 years after.
Yeah, Keely, I'm there with you. Remember when EA was a good video game
He's
company?
the best quarterback that ever came out of there, for sure.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yes, they do.
I was pretty sure Keely Chow was a guy.
Yeah,
that was my mistake.
Yeah. Remember when EA was a good video game company? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Dude, they haven't been a good video game company in a long time. All they do is add new cards to this game now.
And they push some of the woke fucking narrative in the games and shit. So, you know.
It's horrible, bro.
Took out the fucking cheerleaders and shit, you know.
That sucks.
Well, I don't really feel like we need the CGI cheerleaders, and I
do.
This,
okay.
Yeah.
Teague,
it's part of the fucking game, man.
I don't know if you
noticed
that,
the orientation of the man who runs
one
across
is
the
always
field
prominently shown.
Yeah,
okay, I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, that's why you go on vacation to Tampa. Every bar you go to, it's like, I used to be a Bucks cheerleader. It's like, be quiet and dance.
Be quiet. Show me your tits. Put your ass in my lap, and you know.
They can't. They can't. They can't in Tampa.
No.
Oh, I can get lap dances.
They dance in bikinis, but the porno bar looks like a UFO, so it's kind of cool.
So they got Tomb Raider tits, you know. Oh yeah.
Oh my God! Did you see what they did to Lara Croft? She got the worst makeover. She's
my God!
Yeah,
I saw that. That was horrible.
Wait, which one?
I would have been okay with get rid of the super big boobs. Like that one.
No,
was
you
like,
don't get rid of the super
less,
big boobs, Mo. No.
Yeah.
No.
What I'm saying is that one I more or less expected, but when they made her hideous in the face too, I'm like, what the factual?
What the hell?
I did play the shit
of the
out of
Turtles.
I did play the shit out of
April.
Okay, I got to change the helmet on this one though. It's got to go back to the classic white one because I hate that one with just 2 red stripes. Got to have a blue stripe in there. Okay. We're ready to go. Sorry, guys.
Did you see what E-Clay said?
Let's see. Can you kneel before the game or sing the Black Anthem?
Or we gotta have the.
Hey man, if it's in the game, it's in the game, right?
You gotta have the pride. You gotta have the pride.
But I gotta tell you, one thing that really pissed the fans off.
National anthem?
You got
would that
you got to
be?
have the Black
call
Lives
Lizzo?
Matter and the Pride
All right,
flag.
don't
right
talk
next
over
to
each other. Hang on 1 second.
Hello, everybody. I'm
Hang on
Leonard
1
Ridley,
second.
and this
Teague, what are
is
you
the
saying?
NFL on EA Sports.
What would the Black National Anthem be? Something by
It's
Lizzo?
I can't remember the name of it, but there for a couple of years they played it before every
Wait,
game.
don't get me started.
Before the
because
national anthem, actually, they did.
I like the one that they call the Star Spangled Banner. That's my favorite American national
Yeah,
anthem.
they
I don't
do
know
play
about
that one
anybody
sometimes,
else.
but there was a
Oh, God.
I can't remember. It was Joyful Noise or some shit. I can't remember what it was called. But
I'm gonna shut up because I almost said something that really got you.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah,
Dude,
no, I
we're
mean,
well
I
into this show.
want.
Don't
Hey,
worry about it.
you know what the Black National Anthem is? The Kool-Aid Man going, "Oh yeah!"
If it was at
That's
least
great.
a good song like Black Steel in the Hour of Chaos by Public Enemy or Welcome to the Terror Dome, I would be very into the Black National Anthem, and I'd be, with it with every game. But,
Look
if
at
it's
him.
not any good.
Laura Croft is supposed to be have a nice rack. Now she looks like a 14-year-old boy.
What, the new one? Because I heard they're
Yeah.
redoing the game.
Yeah, it's horrible, man.
Is she's that bad?
It's like the new Fable level of bad.
Oh, she turned in.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's bad.
You have a chance to play in the Super
Look
Bowl.
at the Eagles are
She's a
coming out here in
fucking-
the old schoolers.
They can handle the
She's a fucking Dove model, all right? That's what the deal is.
So it's basically a new
Goddamn Dove
Fable.
model now.
All right, let's see. Here we go.
I don't know about you guys, but I go to the movies to see other people that are losers like me. That's why I go to the fucking
By the
movies.
way, now that I'm off on Saturdays, went to the movies for the first time in a while the other night. Went and
What's it?
saw
Finally get out here and
The
chase down
Beekeeper.
that Lombardi trophy.
That's
and
right.
That was fun.
For the commercial.
That movie's fun. That is
It
fun.
turns out
I'm
it's
just
an
thinking
action
about
movie.
watching that tonight.
Yeah.
You know.
It's good.
I was expecting that to be about like somebody at a monastery who keeps bees and like it's like something like being there and like some sort of
Right.
like emotion.
Yeah, the
And then I
Beekeeper-
saw the
no.
commercial. It's like some dude with a bunch of guns who has bees too.
Dude, he wrecks the joint. It's fucking ridiculous. Well, I like Jason Statham. I like him a lot. And boy, it was an
You
enjoyable
drive
movie.
the bees around in a car. Is he like, I have to keep these bees driving at all times?
Now I may have to turn this one down. Sounds like it's louder than the other one. Oh my God! They just switch hands. Jesus
Yep.
Christ!
Wow.
Looked like the guy fumbled it, and then
And
somebody
the
else
Eagles
picked
are
it up.
wearing their fabled.
I love the
70s
presentation on
uniforms.
this one. Here's the problem with the Madden game. They still have this guy in it. Now back then he was in the NFC Championship game every year, but they still have that dude in the game. Kaepernick.
It should be Donovan McNabb.
Right? Hang on a second. I gotta fix
Our fellow
sound of
Irishman,
it.
Donovan McNabb.
Right?
One of my favorite contests of Irish sportsmen was Donovan McNabb versus Steve McNair every year. I've always just Aaron's pride.
I was the biggest Steve McNair fan. I loved that guy. The way he went out,
He was
just
great.
horrible.
I admire the lifestyle that got him there, but it's too bad that he had to lose his life. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. I mean,
Like I supported the double life. I thought that was cool.
It's the epitome of F around and find out. You know what
it is?
Wow.
You get to a point where you realize, like, you don't want, like, this is just like what it is to be Tom Brady or McNair. You have a bunch of stalkers, right? Some of them are 10s. Do you break down and do your stalker? And that's what happened to Steve McNair. He started dating his stalker.
Mm-hmm.
She was clearly dangerous. Other famous people this has happened to include Phil Hartman.
But the crazy pussy is like too irresistible sometimes. I've
got two exes that
I'm
fall
a
into that
recovering
classification.
addict at that shit. So
yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Oh no, Kaepernick for sure.
I've hit some
I'd
of
rather
that
have Michael Vick, absolutely, Keeley. And I was a fan of Troy Aikman, Steve McNair, Michael Vick, and Vince Young. I have jerseys of McNair and Michael Vick, and I bought a Vince Young one for my buddy that is a big.
Here's gonna be a hot take. Tony Romo was better than Dak.
That's not a hot take. That's true.
A lot of people
I
get
have-
pissed when I say that, and I'm like, Tony Romo is better.
No.
I have a row of jerseys too.
Mm.
It's very special to me. It's O.J. Simpson,
Does
Ray
he have his
Caruth.
Why
glove?
the fuck do you have O.J. Simpson's fucking jersey if you're a Jets fan?
Yeah.
Just I'm a fan of his work outside of the field in what do you call it, police squad. I
Oh,
thought Nordberg was great.
did you
And,
get the when he was on the trial? Did you get the his ceremonial glove that he passed out? It's like, hey, it don't fit, but it fits in there. That's like, hey, everybody, I didn't kill somebody, but it don't fit.
I'm going to tell somebody. I'm going to say something that's going to make everybody slap their forehead if you haven't done this already. Okay, ready?
Ready?
He was framed after he killed those people.
Look, man, I've heard all kinds of theories about that shit. I've heard
He's
it was the
guilty
son,
and he was framed.
and he was taking bullets
guilty.
for his son. I've heard that quite a bit.
I've heard the Jason theory a few times, but I don't know. All I know
he
is that
slaughtered the fuck out of those people. Okay, let's be honest.
No, you can say, let's be honest all you want. That's your view. We don't know. We don't know, and we won't know. We weren't there. Yeah.
We don't know that the text message might show up from Alec Baldwin to that woman he shot, where she's saying that she's not going to go away.
If the glove don't fit, you must have quit.
I'm really.
By the way, this is the greatest uniform in football history right here. I want you to know.
This is actually a decent uniform.
Yes, it is.
I just want to say.
By the way, the guy that created that logo passed away this week at the age of 96.
Of what? Embarrassment? Just kidding. He was 96.
Oh, wow.
I expect that out of him when the Patriots are on the field.
No, you know what? When you make it to 96, even his family was like, he had a great life. You know what I mean? No one was like, when you make it past 90, people are just like, wow. What can you say?
My grandfather.
Jesus! I threw a pick! No!
Congratulations,
Are you serious?
Joe. Congratulations, Joe.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, that's got to do your heart good, Teague.
I like to see a
linebacker in a green jersey just picked off a Patriots quarterback.
Actually, I'm such a loser. I'm vulturing wins for the Jets from the Winnipeg Jets. Whatever you do,
What were you saying, man? What were you saying? Oh God.
No, his lookalike brother did it, Keely. So.
Oh my God. Okay.
Just really quick.
Let me put these flames out.
How dangerous are Alec Baldwin's kids going to be when they grow up?
Right?
Their uncle is a con man. Their mother appropriated another ethnicity and got caught, and fooled their father with a fake accent, who is an actor who blew someone away because he's so dumb and is lying about it, at least to some degree. And there are 8 of them, and they all have Latino first names with not one drop of Latino blood. Thank you, Alec. Appreciate that as a Latino myself. I will never forget the time I was buying weed, and I looked over next to me. The other person buying weed was Stephen Baldwin. That freaking floored me.
He's like, hey, S.A., I want some weed.
I thought that the Flintstones movie was some fine work. I thought you were great in Viva Rock Vegas. But yeah, my podcast
I guess
is in East
I
Meadow.
guess they're
That's where
going to
they're
learn
from.
just like the other team did. That
You mean the other team to beat you?
the other team that beat me. Oh my God! What is this? There's no safeties back. You got to be kidding me. Are you for real?
It's a Robert Saleh scheme.
There we go. Keep going.
Now, the first thing you really need to do is get new announcers who are going to make better calls up in the booth to make those
Phil
field
Simms
goals.
is the announcer on this, and he's pretty good.
Phil Simms was, pretty decent.
You know what? There was a couple of drops there that he could have called complete to help you out, and it would have made the fans
Oh
a lot
my God,
happier.
it's glitched. I'm sitting there snapping the ball and won't let me snap. Look at this. I'm slamming the snap button. Yep. They're going to make me call a timeout.
The phantom hand
Piece of
of
shit.
Roger Goodell.
Yes, the phantom hand of Roger Goodell. There it is. We just
That's
saw it
right.
live, boys and girls.
That's right.
It exists. Yes, it
He
does.
cannot yet assume physical form, but his spirit has lost none of its potency, Gandalf.
After the timeout.
Oh my God.
The one
dude,
Super Bowl ring.
he is such a
and into
Yahtzee,
it-
dude. I hate that guy.
Yeah.
Wow, do I hate him.
He has one Super Bowl ring, and into it he poured his malice, his hate, and his will to dominate all life.
That's right. No doubt.
But they were all of them.
Are you serious? Fellas. Wow, man.
Just
Alpha
starting
By the
to
way,
lose it here, folks.
I strongly recommend the movie Underworld, but I saw that and they tried to do the Lord of the Rings style opening with Kate Beckinsale doing the narration, and I just started laughing. The rest of the movie's good. That narration was horrible, though.
I love the Underworld franchise.
I would go to Kate Beckinsale's Underworld. Yeah.
Do you pull for the Lycans or the vampires?
Well, I dig the vampires myself, but just the good vampires, if you know what I mean.
I just think
I like
these
my favorite guy in the
refugees
first
from
one is the arms guy.
Fuck that. I'm a hybrid. I can do both. Yeah.
God damn, I got sacked. Jesus Christ, fellas.
It's just a
fuck?
good movie. It's just a plain old good movie. I'd rather watch that than Interview with the Vampire, which isn't the worst movie, but it's so serious.
But it kind of creeps you out with the little girl that's
You
like,
can say
you know.
whatever you want. I think it's the best vampire movie.
The little girl who's now
All right.
like a middle-aged
Dude.
woman.
Yeah.
Look,
You know,
that was
Joe,
that was
it's
Kirsten
something-
Dunst when she
I
was a
know.
kid. Look at this.
He's
I can't
like-
even get a screen pass off, guys.
She was a
These guys
really
are
good
killing
actress, young. You know what,
Uh-oh.
Joe? Let's
Dude, she
let's-
could
let's
whisper
just
dirty
admit
shit in my ear, and I would just like Kate Beckinsale with that
Michael
accent.
Irvin did not rape a woman. Okay, gotcha.
It was his twin
Oh,
brother.
he was accused of that. Yeah, he was accused of that. He beat the charges. What happened was when Jimmy Johnson was the coach of the Cowboys, he was smart enough to have a house where they would all hang out and do terrible, crazy, illegal things. It was called the White House. But when Barry Switzer took over, he's like, we're not going to have, you guys won't act like criminals. You guys are nice guys. You would never, ever do anything wrong. And Michael Irvin and someone
Did it go
else,
there?
another star,
Okay,
got-
this is just they're rigging it against me tonight. It just went in the end zone. Did you see how close that was?
I saw that.
sex with a
Oh,
vampire is
good.
just necrophilia.
It's Goodell,
You know
man.
what, though?
You know?
If you're what I like about having sex with vampires is that I'm a narcissist and I have a mirror on my ceiling, so I just have her get on top and I can look at myself.
Maniac.
Dude, she's gotta have red hair, big tits, and a nice big ass. Yeah, so, thick
See,
thighs.
Joe and I, and perhaps you, Jed, will be able to
Jed.
testify to this.
I like it.
We have seen as young men. We were not old yet, but we have seen that time waits for no one. In the words of Mick Jagger, we have seen Keira Knightley and Natalie Portman go from tempting jailbait to middle-aged women.
Uh-huh.
More recently, Anna Paquin, now old, very depressing, made me quite sad. Rogue, always thought she was hot.
Jailbait
Yeah,
high,
but
yeah.
she's a lot hotter in True Blood than she ever was as Rogue, bro.
She's really hot in True Blood, and she's naked sometimes. And then by the time we get to the middle of True Blood, her butt's gotten really big and fat, and I really like that. It's like huge. I'm just like, yeah.
She got junk in her
Paquin,
trunk at that point.
She's got
You need that
so
junk
much
in the
junk
trunk.
in the
Yeah.
trunk. Look, she's got like two she's pulling 2 trailers.
Yep.
She can
For
pull
sure.
those 2 trailers right up to me. Yeah.
Look, I dig Anna Paquin. I love it. Every time we're watching True Blood, which is one of my wife's favorite shows. By the way, the books that that series was based on was written by a girl from Arkansas, just north of us. Yeah, she's met her at a.
I like how
con.
you're a local area supremacist, just like I am.
That's right. You got to be, man. You got to stick up for your
You know
local.
who the greatest quarterbacks are in NFL history?
Yeah,
It's
I do.
clearly Boomer Esiason and Vinny Testaverde because they're from Long Island, and in their senior year of high school, they
Oh
faced
my
each other in
God!
the
Get over there, son. Don't blow this. Get
What?
him. Oh,
Well, you know,
Island
one
Park,
of
Island Park versus Sewanaka High School. Island Park with Boomer Esiason and Sewanaka with Vinny Testaverde for the Nassau County Championship.
you
I
know.
bet it was a good game.
I got to go with Danny White because he's one of the greatest because he went to ASU. So
Ken O'Brien
Danny
is the greatest
White?
quarterback
Did
of
you
all
just
time.
say Danny White?
I met him a couple times too. He was
I
on the
don't
Cowboys,
care.
Bill
man.
I
White
don't care.
is a
My
more
most vivid
accomplished
memory
football
of
player.
Danny White is walking into Texas Stadium. Yeah, not the Taj Mahal, Texas Stadium.
I know.
The one that had a hole in the roof so God could watch his football team on Sunday.
I know.
Okay. All right. Walking in there on a Halloween wearing a Drew Bledsoe jersey and everybody calling me Danny White.
Yeah.
Same
What do you
number.
get?
They're all calling me Danny White. My wife's dressed up as a Cowboys cheerleader, and if I can find the picture, I'll show it to you before we get
You
out
already
of here.
showed it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've shown it to you. Teague's probably never seen it, but the guy when he checked our tickets said you shouldn't even paid for this game. All you had to do was walk in the back and tell him you were one of the cheerleaders.
Wait. Here's the joke.
Yeah.
What do you get when you cross Count Chocula or R. Kelly? A black vampire who's into little girls who are 10 to 17 years old. We need to have like a sound effect for every dude.
Right. Yeah.
I kind of did some mild trolling. I played the guitar and I went to like open mic night. After he finally got sentenced, because it took like 19 years to finally convict that lowlife.
Mhm.
And it's only like 3 notes. So
Because he was stuck in the closet,
the night that he finally got sentenced, I played I Believe I Can Fly on the acoustic, and people didn't even recognize it because he's been irrelevant for so long.
I believe I can fly.
You know what? Like, some lawyer out there is going to tell you this. It's like, Rod Kelly is just a success story of the legal system. Totally guilty. We kept him out of jail for the meat of his life. Didn't go away till he was 50. Yeah, he'll die there. But I mean, he lived the best years were spent outside jail. We did great. And we kept 2/3 of his money.
For the guys that are video game fans watching the show, I just have to say, the reason why I keep playing this, even though it's 10 years old, is one, Sherman's on the cover, so I'm kind of biased, but the presentation is awesome. You actually get halftime highlights. We're going to have a halftime in this show.
Joe, you're down by
I had this
Joe.
one.
I know. I'm working on it. Don't worry. They haven't got it.
I had this Madden. Are you playing on Xbox or PlayStation?
I am playing on PlayStation, my friend. PlayStation 5.
So yeah, because the graphics are just a little different than I remembered.
Yeah. But
the worst of the year is because Collinsworth is one of the announcers. I hate Chris Collinsworth. I really hate Chris Collinsworth.
Oh, God damn it. He backed up right at the last second. Oh, did you see that? I switched to him and he backed up. God damn it. You asshole. God, I hate this guy. I am not losing to Colin Kaepernick. I will switch the fucking settings on this goddamn thing before I lose to that fuck.
Oh, he gonna fuck you up, Joe.
No, he's
Colin
not.
Kaepernick.
No,
Colin,
over.
Colin Kaepernick
I know you were gonna score.
I do something that I don't do very often. You guys will see what it is, but I hate playing that way.
I told you they were
going to foul the quarterback and try to kill him.
I'm going to blitz the fuck out of Kaepernick in the second half because I know how accurate he is, and he sucks when it comes to accuracy.
Kaepernick is at the side of the bench showing his socks to the state trooper, getting a strange reaction.
What a prick that guy is.
He has freedom of speech.
And he's so full of himself, and that's the reason why the NFL did all that stupid bullshit, because he started
defense. I hope you ate your Wheaties. Let's go.
I don't know why the Jets didn't call him about 5 different times, to be honest. Fucking our owner's an asshole, too. Why not? We had Michael Vick.
Fuck Kaepernick. He's not going to win for equality. Fuck that.
We had Michael Vick, and he was there for a dog's age.
Yeah, he was.
You know what? I hated being a Jet fan at that time because I had to actually say something that I feel terrible about what he did.
Hope you ate your Wheaties, bitches.
At one point, I had to turn around to someone and say, you know what? He spent a lot of time in prison. He lost his contract. I think the guy has a right to have a job. Not another dog, but a job. Just leave me alone.
You know, if Michael Vick lived out here where I lived and then he got busted, so...
Yeah, the cop would have been like, that's a fine kettle of dogs you have there. How about we fight him with mine next weekend?
I know, right?
Oh, fuck you!
Get fucked,
you bitches! I hope you ate your Wheaties.
By the way, that's
sit here and roll up points on me, Madden. You're gonna be fucking in the middle of a track meet. I tell you that.
That was the one thing I really hated the most about living in Florida. I hope no one here from Florida takes offense, but the part of Florida I lived in was really, really horrible. It's called Orlando.
Hey, everybody. How you
I'm
doing?
sorry. I'm laughing at what Clay Thomas is saying. Joe is going to let Kaepernick win for the sake of equity and reparations.
It's like, Joe.
Bullshit.
Really?
Go ahead.
He gonna put him in a slave pen and go.
Joe made a mistake by appealing to the players in the name of ACAB to win the game, and then Colin Kaepernick came out and did him one better.
Kaepernick gonna call you master at the end of this game, Joe.
Oh my god!
You know
Oh
what
my
I love,
god!
Ever since the National Football League put end racism in the end zone, there's been no more racism. It's done so much good. It's like when you put a Ukrainian flag in your Twitter handle.
You know
it
what's going to
changes
stop
everything.
racism, boys and girls? Not talking
When we
about
die.
race. That's
I know,
dying
right?
off. Our
Kinda
generation
nipped it in the
dying
bud.
off.
kind of nips it in the bud. Okay, I got to remember, I'm playing a running quarterback, and I've taught guys how to stop that kind of thing in the NFL. Okay, let's go. Yeah, here we go. Go ahead, Kaepernick. Do your thing.
Yeah, we
There you go.
condemn racism. Now, Joe, put out your custom team, the Grand Dragons.
Damn.
Right?
Bruh.
All white uniforms, home and away.
For Black History Month, Joe will be playing with the Washington Football Club, which has renamed themselves the Confederate Cops. Ladies and gentlemen. The DC Confederate Cops. We put every bad word we could in this American lexicon together. DC instead of Washington, because it has no redeeming value. Confederate, hey, they lost and we're going to lose too. And cops, because it's just not
Look at
popular.
this screen pass.
Damn.
God
Kaepernick
damn.
gonna fuck you
God
up,
damn.
man.
Yeah. I ran one blitz and they start screening me, right? Yeah.
Keely Chow spin to DC.
All of a sudden, Kaepernick's footwork is immaculate. Did you see that?
That's
Holy
because
shit.
Madden's
He
cheating
ran
right
like
now.
he was running away from the cops.
That fucking AI knows when you're about to like do good and shit. I've seen it multiple times.
I think you're gonna lose this fucking game again. But as the son
No,
of a
sir, I'm
police
not losing
officer,
this game. No,
as a
this
son,
one I'm
as
not
a son
losing. No.
of a New York City police officer, I hope that your defense cripples Kaepernick in this game, in this video game where it's not real. No one should do anything bad to the real Colin Kaepernick. He already did that to himself.
Yeah. In
Take his
Minecraft,
knees out so he
Right.
can't go get his own Kool-Aid, you know. So
Year one, Colin Kaepernick is like. Year one, Colin Kaepernick had been advised well and was acting like Derek Jeter. Year three,
he was
Colin
coached by
Kaepernick gets
Harbaugh.
some.
That's his claim to fame. Let's
Here's
be
the
real
thing:
about
year three or something like that, he got some wacky girlfriend who had some crazy ideas, and he shows up with like a bunch of crazy ideas of his own. That's what happened to Colin Kaepernick.
That's
is what
exactly. He is a picture perfect example.
He's a bad
of
now,
a
really.
chick
Is the
that,
word we
or
use.
excuse me, a guy that got brought down by his chick. You're exactly.
Oh,
right.
you mean like how the Beatles got brought down by Oko?
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't the Beatles.
You know, after watching
No.
that movie, I think that
It was
maybe
just
the Beatles
John,
hated each
okay?
other. I think they hated each
Oh,
other.
the
at
last
that
time I
point.
checked is doing just fine. Okay.
By the way, here's an idea, right? Did you hear the new Rolling Stones song "Angry" with Paul McCartney? "Bite My Head Off" with Paul McCartney on bass.
Yeah.
It's really good. I don't know what he's done before, but I think this
Oh, the
McCartney
newest
guy
one they
might
put
have
out?
what it.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, Paul
Yeah.
McCartney put bass on it, and they don't really have a bass player, and their drummer passed away. I wonder if McCartney knows someone who could play drums.
Well, the drummer was like, you know,
Maybe.
What if we
old
saw?
as dirt.
What would they call it if they merged the Beatles and the Stones? And remember, Mick Jagger is a great guitar. And remember, Mick Jagger plays guitar great. So
Yeah.
he'll be
The
playing
Rolling
guitar.
Bugs?
Just
I don't
Well,
know.
we know it ain't Ringo.
The Rolling
Ringo ain't gonna
Roaches?
be in there.
The Rolling Roaches? Maybe.
it's the Ruddles.
The Ruddles. There you go.
But
Oh man, are they going to give it to me? No,
No,
he
they
didn't get through. I thought I saw a gap there for a second. I was like, oh man, I'm going to get through
Not
there.
an inch of daylight there. Wearing the same uniforms they lost the first Super Bowl they appeared in. The New England Patriots, ladies and gentlemen. I advised the silver lucky uniforms. He wouldn't listen to me.
Hey, don't you worry about a thing. I got this. Oh man, you trying to scare my quarterback? Why you want to try and scare my quarterback like that? What are you, stupid?
I just want to say I admire Tom Brady for being able to make up a good enough excuse to get out of his marriage without having to get it nasty. It's like, no, I just gonna go play one more year of football over and over until she finally just split.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
no, this time I'm really
What a
done.
genius, huh? What a
Passive
genius.
aggressive genius. And it's like like Giselle goes from like 36 to like 50 while he's like, yeah, next year for sure the end. And it's like, see you later, Giselle. And he's like a new 25-year-old girlfriend. And he's like his son's like ex-girlfriend or something like that, because his kid's like 19 now. I hope the Jets are scouting Tom Brady's kid.
No, they need to be scouting Ryan Mallett right now, because Ryan Mallett's tearing up the fucking Philadelphia Eagles right now, if you hadn't noticed.
I'm still enjoying all the money I made off of Ryan Leaf when I sold him that one last bottle of booze.
Come on, man. He was open. He was open. Come on.
And they taunted. You know what? Where's taunting? You know, remember that call?
Oh, dude. It was called in the Ravens game. Yes. Oh, my God. You didn't see that?
That game was
Chiefs
fucking
Ravens
fixed.
game?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. It was called in there.
At that point.
And it
it
was look, it needed to be called because the guy was taunting. It was pretty ugly. It really
the only
was.
thing that you could call taunting on is the throat slash gesture.
Oh no, Jesus Christ. Go, Ryan. Oh, fuck. I called the wrong goddamn play. Fuck me.
The thumb throat thing. That's the only thing that's what that penalty was invented for. You're not allowed to do that.
I understand that, but trust me, if you didn't see it, the taunting that was in that game, that was deserved. It was. He was standing over the guy and spun the ball next to his head. It was pretty bad. It was that rookie Flowers, that really good rookie wide receiver they have. He made a big play, fantastic play, got him deep in the red zone, and then he got fucking called for taunting because he showed his ass. He did.
When you say he showed his ass, you mean he acted the jackass, not that he.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, he didn't pull his pants down or anything, but he stood over the guy and spun the ball over his head.
It's mean, but I don't think that deserves to undo the play. It should have been a cash fine.
Did he get there? No, he didn't. Son of a bitch.
You know what? $100,000 fine. See how long they do that for, and just keep playing.
Yeah, I know.
$100,000's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
That pays for almost 1 minute of Rings of Power.
Okay, boys and girls, I'm on the one. You notice it's fourth down. What am I doing? Taking the points that have been presented to me. Dan Campbell, are you taking notes? You'd be in the Super Bowl right now if you'd have done this. Ugh.
What's upsetting is not only was Lamar Jackson the perfect quarterback for the Jets and they didn't get him, but then to see his playoff run end like that when I was really getting into I enjoy watching Lamar Jackson play. He's good, man.
He's good. He is. And he's a good kid. But
I like Lamar. Yeah.
Wow.
He's very friendly.
I don't
very
understand
cool.
why they didn't commit to running the ball like they had all season long in that game. I understand the Chiefs were having success stopping it, but my God, you just don't abandon it completely, do you? I mean,
it was Roger Goodell who allowed the Bothan spies to know the location of
is
the
that what it was?
Generator. Yeah. I think it was some. I think the league had it out for the Ravens.
Look at this guy showing everybody his name. That's so perfect.
That's why I like the New York Yankee uniform. F you, you're just a Yankee. Your name is
just
not
a guy in
going on
pinstripes, and you better cut your hair too.
That's
right.
Honestly, you know what? I'm okay with that. And shave.
Oh, I know you are. You're a Yankees fan. Yeah.
For the amount of money they're paid. Yeah. You know what though? You go see guys making the same money on the Mets They got like kooky haircuts and stupid beards, and they lose and lose and lose and lose and lose.
And then you got their rivals, you know, the Boston Red
Who
Sox
would the
just show
rivals
up the way however the fuck they want to, you know.
The Red Sox have like 35 different uniforms, including
Yes,
a
they do.
softball uniform. Yeah.
Here for the defense.
But you
On
know what? There is
Patriots
no
Day-
greater rivalry in
in all sports.
in sports than the frickin' Yankees and the Red Sox. Doesn't matter if those teams are doing well or not. They hate each other. It is fun
They
to
hate
watch.
each other.
They do.
We have to-
and it is
We have to
fantastic to
wand
watch.
down the players before they leave the locker room because one might bring a gun on the field. They absolutely
You
hate each
never
other.
know what happened.
This is how bad the Yankee-Red Sox rivalry is. Don Zimmer, 78 years old, punched Pedro Martinez,
Yes.
30 years old,
He
in the
tried
face
to
a
punch
couple
him.
of times.
Pedro
till
stepped
Pedro
back.
had to shove him away. Yeah. And then Don Zimmer went up into the microphone and said, "No, I wanted a piece of him, and I'm damn glad I hit him. He had to throw me to the ground because I was going to knock him out if I got my hands on him."
All
You
he did
screwed
was
that
step back.
guy,
That's
but
all he did. That's all he had to do.
He kind of fended him off by shoving
watched
him
the
away,
game,
and Zimmer
man.
lost his balance. Even
I'm a big
I didn't
Pedro
blame
fan. I
Pedro.
love
He
Love
punched Pedro like twice. Pedro took it. I saw Pedro start many a game as a Met.
Yep.
You know, I'd go down there and spend the money to see Pedro Martinez start. That's something to see. I knew from his motion from the time he was in Montreal.
Get him on the ground! Are you serious? You let him get a first down? Oh, Jesus, man!
Why anybody traded for him after his third contract is beyond me, because he had the worst wind-up motion of anybody ever, and his injury
Talking
showed
about
it.
Pedro?
Yeah, he went longer than anyone with that unhealthy of a wind-up ever should go.
Yeah.
In a career. It was amazing. But I guess the greatest pitcher in Met history is probably Bartolo Colon, right?
Cologne. Hey.
Did you see?
Come on! Okay, this is bullshit. I just hit the hit stick. You saw I had the linebacker. He just stood there like a stupid fuck and let him run by him. You got to be kidding me. What is going on here? You guys act like I didn't even use the stick. All right, this is pissing me off.
I think you lost the locker room, Joe. It was probably when you went.
That might be it. I think I lost Jed. He hasn't said shit in a while.
Team has quit on you.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Are you serious? This guy's going to run again? God bless.
Why should they pass until they make you respect?
Yeah,
the
until I stop this, right?
Yeah, I hate to say it.
Jesus, this is.
I would do the same thing.
15. Okay, now we got to change how we play.
Following the timeout.
Now we got to change it. That looks good to me. Okay.
To the line for the seventh play of the drive. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
Come on, guys. Get him now. God damn it, I was there.
Wow.
Oh, that sucks. Somebody blocked me at the last second.
Another one of the
fucking
uncalled
believable. I can't believe I drew Kaepernick in the Super Bowl on Madden.
Which is so
That's
heralded
a death
this game.
sentence. Jesus Christ. They
What
make this
you-
guy fucking unstoppable. Fucking piece
Will
of
you knock
shit.
him out and then lose to Tebow ultimately? Will it be that bad?
Oh, Jesus. Look, man, I don't know. Right now, I got to piss so bad it's not even funny.
The Braves-Mets rivalry was just as good back in the 90s and early 2000s. Yes, and but there's something wrong with the Mets when they're going to trade for what's his face from the Braves, Tom what's the I forget his last name, but he said he wouldn't be a Met if they kept Bobby Valentine, and Bobby Valentine was
boys
the
and
last
girls.
person who knew what he was doing to coach the Mets.
Listen up. I'm going to kneel this ball and go to the bathroom real quick. You guys enjoy the halftime.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, in victory formation now. Not a lot of urgency, as Joe has gone to dispense with the 2 shots he has drank. And they're just going to let it run out. Well, Jed, what did you think of the first half?
Did not beat the
Boy, Ryan Mallett is just taking a hammer to it. You know, when all you have is a mallet, everything looks like a nail.
Are you serious? They didn't kick that field goal yet?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I thought I freaking already snapped the ball. Sorry, guys. Hang on.
No problem.
Hope I knew which ears this shit went into. Sorry about that.
The ones on your
Yeah,
head.
kneel the fucking ball. God damn it. Unbelievable. How many times have I been flagged? Twice? Ugh.
By the way, I just want to take a moment to remind everyone out there, you may not think of Brett Favre as a New York Jet now, but Brett Favre is about to get sentenced to an extremely long stint in federal prison.
Yes,
and
he
then you will see him in his Jet uniform with his Jet helmet, and it will say former Jets QB Brett Favre sentenced to jail time for stealing food stamp money from the poorest people in the world.
Yeah, no doubt. I've been covering that all year.
Piece of garbage.
Me and Danny, if you've never watched it, me and my brother do a show called The Brothers Hack the Matrix, and we go through all the headlines. And yeah, we've been covering that for a year. It's been going on for a while. I've said several times, you know, people talk shit about they talk shit about the Louisiana being the most corrupt state in the union. Sorry, at least Edwin Edwards and the guys that are governors around here, they're wide open with the fact that they're corrupt. Okay. You don't have to look for it. They tell you, right? Mississippi, right next door to us, most corrupt state in the fucking union. Believe that shit. It's ridiculous.
Kim Jong-un wanted to have sex with your governor. Your reaction?
My reaction? Not surprised.
No shit. Yeah, I know.
Now, would you pay for a videotape if that had happened of the actual act of Kim Jong-un and
no?
Huckabee Sanders?
God damn, what are you, sick? Give me a break.
Wait, you trying to go do some 2 girls 1 cup shit right here, man?
What is that? Alabama is the Illinois of the South because of Montgomery.
Because of Montgomery. Is that where you're from, Keely?
I don't know.
Tom Glavine. Keely Chow knew it. Tom Glavine would not be traded to the New York Mets from Atlanta. And now we know where Keely Chow's from. Because he wouldn't play for Bobby Valentine. So the Mets sacked their coach, which was stupid because he was just about the last person who coached the Mets who knew what the hell they were doing.
Yeah.
I can't run the ball against these guys. Of course, I haven't tried that much, but I have 2 rushes for 6 yards.
There was a wardrobe malfunction, E-Clay.
Hey.
It was very unfortunate. But Devo was great as usual. Every Super Bowl for the rest of perpetuity, it should be Devo. Tell me you wouldn't want to hear freedom of choice at halftime, right?
Right.
Second down and 12.
The NFL just missing one choice after. It's another person who hasn't done anything in 25 years. Usher. Like he was working as an usher when they called him up. They're like, you want to do the halftime show? You won't pull out a gun or anything, right?
I probably clicked through it because I'm frustrated, bro. I probably clicked through it.
Yeah, just like he clicked through KOTOR. We're never going to see that again.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Tell them to fix their glitch and I'll play it again. Fuck you.
It's 20-year-old.
I'm so tired of hearing that shit. They fucked their game up. Fuck them. I don't have to play it again.
I love E-Clay knew that I did that on purpose.
See, now I'm mad. Now I'm gonna tear this
fucking score this. Let's see how mad you gonna get, Hulk.
Coming to the line. Back for a 3rd time. First down at the 47.
Unbelievable. What the fuck? Wow. All right. I guess I'm just going to get my ass kicked all night long by this fucking game.
No, that's by Kaepernick.
What's that? Didn't hear you.
Getting your ass kicked by Kaepernick.
Yeah.
Guys, I just spoke with a Patriots
Yeah,
official.
this tells you everything you need to know about the state of fucking Madden. Really. It's all about running quarterbacks now. Let's check and see. Is there a running quarterback in the Super Bowl this year? I think the one that got the furthest is Lamar Jackson. He's at home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's kicking it. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
Second down and 7.
Pretty interesting.
3-yard rush.
I love how they keep loading one side of the field.
I keep seeing that too.
Fuck.
I ain't gonna lie. I covet Lamar Jackson as the Jet quarterback, but instead we're gonna have a 41-year-old man.
Why? The one you've got is really, really fucking good. If you'd protect him.
41. He's had a broken leg. He has a checkered reputation with his honesty and candor. There's no proof that he's not Ryan Gosling.
No, Ryan Gosling is Jared.
Sorry,
Goff.
Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay, I was fixing to
There's
say,
no proof
wrong
that
guy.
Aaron
That's
Rodgers
Jared
is
Goff.
not Jake Gyllenhaal. I get them confused with each other. Gyllenhaal and Gosling.
Yeah.
Both pretty irrelevant at this point. I never really want to see either of them in a movie again. I have no desire. Brokeback Mountain might have cured me of liking Ryan Gosling movie.
Ryan Gosling. Was he even making
It's
movies
Heath
when that movie
Ledger,
came out?
I think who's the
You mean Jake Gyllenhaal?
Oh yeah,
Of
Jake.
course.
Yeah, I can't tell them apart. Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal. That movie, I'm like, oh, this looks interesting. I like westerns. Like 25 minutes later, I'm like, what the actual fuck?
Yeah, where are you throwing that at, Kaepernick?
By the way, here's a good one for you, Joe. You'll love this one. My friend's now ex-wife, right? And this is how you become an ex-wife, ladies. If you're anyone of you are listening, he had a Super Bowl party, and my buddy, he loves football. He has Jets season tickets. You know, we go to games sometimes. And after the Super Bowl ended, the moment it ended, his wife put on "I Am Sam."
What?
Yeah, you know how fast she cleared out that house? She was the most effectively evil, passive-aggressive, horrible person ever. And also,
what a great plan.
Yeah. And the first Patriots Super Bowl, I was like still pretty young. So it was like the halftime show. It was like, F this, who gives a shit? We went like downstairs, like getting stoned, doing whatever bad things we did, eating food, like what real football fans do. We come back when the game's supposed to be started. My friend's wife's mouth's on the floor.
It's a dime look for the
I mean, like, if only there was some way to see it again right now, like on some sort of phone or internet. But, you know, it's like 2000, and that stuff didn't really work.
Wow, E-Clay handed in your ass right there.
Colin Kaepernick is
dude,
just
you know, this is it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And I don't like being embarrassed. Believe that.
Colin Kaepernick just pulled out his pocket copy of the United States Constitution and flagged you for several violations of the Miranda Act.
He can do whatever the fuck he wants to do. He's a fucking cockbite. Here, let's have everybody cover, what's his name, Sanu over there? Let's see what happens here. Are you got to be kidding me, man? What the fuck?
Whoa.
These guys are putting some exotic blitzes on me, dude. They are not doing anything they're showing here. All right.
They come out in a dime package. Morris is in the backfield.
Wait a minute. Whoa. This is going to piss them off.
Sanders, a receiver in the slot. And Morris is going to secure.
Are you serious?
He's going to be tackled.
Oh.
He turned into a pinball right at the end. Can't do it. I can't do it on my side of the field. I can't do it. Fuck. Fucking son of a bitch.
How much time he got? third
Oh,
quarter?
we're in the third
2
quarter.
minutes?
We got
You playing 5-minute quarters?
this. I believe it's 6 minutes in the 15 game.
Will return the punt.
Oh, he's gonna fucking break 3 tackles, right? The fuck.
I would say on your next possession, just to beat on the defense, run it up the gut 3 times because you're not getting anywhere anyway. See if you can start to
I can't
fire
run
them
the
out.
ball every time I do it. It's for negative yardage. I can't do it.
So they're just
Wow.
devastating and penetrating your fucking line.
Yeah, that's it.
Eagles will
Pretty
begin
much.
their drive from the 31.
Wildcat, time for the Wildcat. Put in McNabb.
What? Are you high?
Hoping to avoid being sacked for a third.
Yeah,
No,
actually,
I got
I am.
this. I got
I
this.
haven't-
We
I
got
don't-
him. We got
I
him.
don't
We
drink
got him.
that
We got
much.
him. We got him. Just relax. A lot of football left. Relax.
Although what is really cool is I live
Just
over.
read what you see on the screen, and it'll be okay.
Okay. E.
Really?
Clay Thomas says, "I believe in you, Joe. Come on,
That's it.
do it."
You should believe in me.
Yeah, I believed in the last game too, and he lost it. So.
Man, suck a dick. That was a hell of a comeback. If you saw how it started, I was down 20 points
Here's the
to
thing.
start with.
Joe might know the president of the NFL, but I know the president of EA.
Oh shit. Well, let me tell you, that could be more hurtful than anything right there.
Here we go.
Especially if
I'm
you're a
gonna-
Star Wars fan, right? Jesus Christ.
Oh, you
Well,
know what?
then
Being
again,
a
they
Jet
don't-
fan
They
prepared
don't
me
have
for
an
that.
exclusive contract anymore, do they? I don't think they do.
Who? Which? What?
EA on Star Wars games?
They might not have an exclusive contract on Star Wars anymore.
I don't
They
think
might.
they do.
I don't know. I know this. Every Star Wars game is licensed to the hilt to the point where it's
The defense is
playability
here.
suffers.
We have. I am finally, in my buzzed stupor, figured out that I'm playing a running quarterback that can't hit the broadside of a barn with a ball. And
There
I
you
figured
go.
out
You
to
just
put
gotta
some
rush
pressure
him
on
every
him, and
down.
we're getting him now. Yeah. Now we're gonna have opportunities.
And spy.
No,
You might wanna
that's
spy
not
him.
how you do it, sir. I will show you the secret here in a minute.
Let's see.
Next time I'm on defense, I'll show you the secret. It is not a spy. Do not spy them. You put them under pressure. Watch what the Chiefs did to fucking Lamar. That's what you do to running quarterbacks. Make them throw the football. Make them
Watch
make
what
a
the
decision
officials
quick.
did to him too.
Yeah, that's what you do. You make them make a decision
By
fast.
the way, as a Jet fan, I want to say I was prepared for what happened to Star Wars and Star Trek. I had seen much worse in my life, and used to socking in there for a lifetime of misery. Like I have context for all this.
Doctor Who got fucked up the worst out of all of them.
I'm going to say it was the most emotionally painful for those fans because they briefly righted the ship for a minute there. They're like, we undid it. We came up with a good fix. And then you wait 6 months and in the next episode, they're right back to the same old bullshit where they cell phone and he's like, ask the alien its pronouns. Like, oh, yeah, of course. Like,
Yeah. They
no one
brought
likes Penn
David back. They
anymore.
brought Donna back, you know.
And what's the guy's name? Like Scooby Doobois or something like that? It's like ridiculous.
And then David Tennant, David's doctor and the new doctor were joined at the hip, pulling them apart while they were trying to talk. It was, and then did you hear that the supposed new
Like
doctor?
Brady
It's
and
not
Gronk
even the
kind of
doctor.
attached to the hip.
Yeah. So the new doctor's companion is already fucking gone.
Oh yeah, they got rid of her and they replaced her with a
I
diverse.
fucked
woman
that
of
up,
color.
guys. I almost threw another pick. I don't know if you're watching that, but I fucked it up. Oh, God, that was
I just
horrible.
wanted to, I like that they said she wasn't a good enough actress. It's like I've seen Doctor Who. The companion is usually carved out of wood. Kylie Minogue was the companion.
Kylie Minogue.
Oh, she was.
Did I say that correctly? Is it Minogue
Yes,
or
you
Minogue?
did.
Mhm.
You know, Michael Hutchins was all choked up after she dumped him.
She had a great ass and stuff. I don't even know. God, they had Kylie. Marvel had the perfect opportunity.
You gotta be kidding me, guys.
Do a fucking Dazzler movie with Kylie Minogue, but they never did it.
No.
Oh, no, they want to do it with what's her name now?
Oh, fuck
Millie
that.
Bobby Brown.
Nah. Kylie Minogue was
What am I
Dazzler.
saying? That would
because
just make sense.
No, because they had the perfect Dazzler and they didn't do it. She could actually sing, and she actually looked like Dazzler. In one of her videos, she dressed up like Dazzler, basically.
She had
She
the
was
Dazzler
fucking
to be
Dazzler.
Dazzler, I'll tell you
Look at
that.
that. Just the second time they fumbled one of these things.
Wow.
Oh,
You know,
Their
I can't
special
believe
teams are
Marvel
smoking
fumbled.
crack. I mean, now that we've seen the disasters that they hath wrought, we know that like failure was always in their DNA, waiting to come out.
Marco Murray gets the handoff, brought down after a gain of 6.
When you're an offensive lineman, you can line up and just run the football.
Like I don't know. Can we even name the worst Phase 5 movie? I mean, is it Wakanda Forever? That was really horrible.
the worst Phase 5 movie was Doctor Strange. No doubt in my mind.
The thing is, Wakanda's like almost a whole hour longer and was just as fucking mind bending.
I mean,
Wakanda
mind
was
bending. Mind
It was a
fucking.
dude. Yeah, well, you might be right about Wakanda Forever because they should have recast the fucking
So
part.
long.
And
Yeah, we'll bring back Deathmonger.
that was their major mistake.
That last run, it sets up 3rd and 6.
Where am I at? Okay.
And then like I would be insulted.
Oh, I was there.
Honestly.
Oh, yes. All you got to do is put pressure on him. He will start throwing it to the fans, man. This dude right here. That's why I kicked the field goal last time. I knew I was going to get the ball a lot.
I know, right, Keely?
Yeah. This guy, yeah, I got it figured out on him now. They better get back to running the ball.
Better put some points up on the board. You think you have it figured out then?
He's going to try to run it back. And he made it to about the 20. Is that the 5-yard line?
Let's see.
By the way, here's another thing.
I'm going with my bread and butter formation.
Don't just talk your shit. I want to see some points get put up there.
Hey, brother.
By the way, here's another thing that happens to Jet fans. You ready? When you go to a bar with normal football fans who like teams that aren't cursed and horrible, when something weird happens, everyone looks at you and you're like, "Oh, that's the hand gesture for too many players on the field." You know every weird penalty hand signal because it's been done to you.
I guess it's been done to you. Yep.
It's like 3 or 4 times a season.
Yeah. Cowboys are used to that too now, so
Can't believe we had a question about the Michael Irvin legal problems. Keely knows his was it Keely or is it Eclay knows their the sports trivia. Yeah, also on my wall, so it's OJ Simpson. I also have Ben Roethlisberger next to that. Next to that, I have Ray Caruth.
Touchdown! Fuck you!
Nice.
Sons of bitches.
My Ray Caruth jersey is what I'm really proud of, and then next to that is my
you
Ray
should
Lewis
be proud
jersey.
of that, dude. You really should.
Well, I have 3 murderers and one guy who was cleared of all charges, but we know he was guilty. I would hope that if I was the kind of person that got in trouble the way Ben Roethlisberger did, I didn't have a last name that sounded like the crime itself that people could use against me and call me for the rest of my career.
Yeah, I know.
You go for 2 when you have to, boys and girls. In the 4th quarter, I had to go.
You had to. By the way, is this our first year without Roethlisberger? I have to remember to say his name.
No. Last year was.
And the Steelers are. Isn't it great to see the Steelers being kind of bad? Isn't it great to finally see that?
It is good to see.
But can he get another touchdown, though, Joe?
Who's hotter,
I don't
Rooney
need another
Mara or
touchdown,
Kate Mara?
but I can.
Which
They
Steelers
put
owner
it
do
in
you think is
overtime. I
hotter?
only need a field goal now because I made that 2-point conversion.
Not unless they take a touchdown.
Which owner of the Steelers
What have they
do you
done the
think is
last
hotter?
2 times they had the ball? What have they done?
I'm just saying.
No. You're not answering my question, though. What have they done the last 2 times they had the ball?
Fucked it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Keely Chow, I'd rather
Ran
watch
out.
an old Dallas Cowboys playoff game than The Last Jedi, including the botched field goal attempt against the Seahawks. How about that
Man,
shocking
no.
game where, like,
Don't bring that up.
was it the Jacksonville Jaguars were like somehow amazingly good their first season and beat the Cowboys in a playoff game? Was it Jacksonville or was it Carolina? Mark Brunell was their quarterback. I remember that.
Now to DeMarco Murray. He's brought down the 25-yard line.
3rd and 1. Can I stop him from getting a yard? 4 minutes to go.
They know they have a conservative.
It's a big
Keely
ass.
Chow, Wakanda Forever. It's such a bad movie that I can't really go on an epic rant because it's so stupid. But
Yeah, there's no reason to go on an epic rant on that one.
well, I would
bad.
say it's the movie was so bad that this is what happened. There's a ship full of strange military type people. And
Once again,
strange
Jed, what have
spies.
they done every time they had the ball?
I know.
Yeah. There's some strange MIBs and some strange military on this weird boat, and they all get deleted by Namor and his weird singing siren people.
Oh, Jesus,
And then, like,
how they fucked up Namor.
The movie
Yeah, they
grinds on interminably. Carolina, thank you, Keely. It was like 96, I think. But the movie grinds on interminably, and then in passing dialogue, you find out that all the people who were deleted, like 200 soldiers and like 50 spies, they were American soldiers in CIA. I was like, what the actual? It's like, could we have made them Spetsnaz or something? It's fucking America. Could we not have our soldiers be the face of evil? It's like, welcome to our ACAB movie. Colin Kaepernick will have a cameo in Wakanda Forever. They should have gotten Colin Kaepernick to play the Black Panther.
Oh, dude. They should have got Ryan Reynolds to play Black Panther. That would be fucking awesome.
If you think about it, Black Panther's father, when he's Black Panther, he was like Colin Kaepernick. He's like storing up guns to go after the cops.
Yeah, he was. He was, dude.
Him and the last King of Scotland, I think, were ready to go out there and do some damage. Was it the last King of Scotland?
King of Scotland, listen to you. Oh my God. Wow.
The last King of Scotland was the last person to do a decent performance in a Star Wars movie.
Oh my God, Last King of Scotland, man. That movie is off the fucking chain.
Creepy as could be.
Yes, it is. And I tell you, you know, I've always followed that part of the world, and you know, he's probably the closest thing we had to Hitler since.
Have you ever heard of a guy called Colonel Hoare?
God damn it! I threw a pick.
Wow, that's just gonna really fuck you.
We're gonna come back from it. We're gonna come back from it.
Yeah,
you ever heard of a Brit mercenary called Colonel Hoare?
No.
Right, he was really famous. Like he was running around Central and South Africa for like 30 years, and then he finally got arrested
These
shooting
guys
up
are in a
Seychelles.
passing formation.
What, for being a whore?
No, the movie Wild Geese is based on him.
Yeah. Great movie, too. Fantastic flick.
His name was actually Whore?
That's a common name in England. There was their ex-Checker of Parliament was Sir Samuel Hoare, and the Hoare Bank is one of the best-known banks in all of England.
So somebody goes, "You whore!"
What can I tell you? I was in like the Netherlands, and there was a bunch of British people hanging out, and like two of them were named Richard, and they were calling each other
What
Dick
I'm
like it was no
doing,
big
by the
deal.
way, to
Europeans
stop
are
this
different.
fool named Kaepernick, boys and girls, is I am rushing 5.
Calling a
making
probation
sure the
officer.
edges are covered.
Calls probation.
You can't let them get outside. That's what you got to do. You got to rush 5 every time.
Colin Kaepernick needs the wood shampoo. There, I said it.
Oh my God! Come on, please! Oh my God! It won't let me get on it. You fucking piece of shit game. You fucking piece of shit. I just had to flip between like 3 different plays to try and get where I was.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's a poor craftsman who blames his tools, and again we see one of the failed coaching moves.
Son of a fucking bitch!
Here. He did a lot considering he couldn't get the play together, Jed.
Maybe he has performance issues.
This next replay brought to you by Viagra.
Joe's like, fuck
Thank
you
God.
guys.
Thank God they, you know, I want to say this right now while we have a chance.
You know how rare this is? I'm going to lose 2 games tonight.
Yeah, and he wasn't here tonight to see this either. He would have been all over this shit
I
like
am
white
so
on
glad
rice.
to see this.
Look at that. That's another first down.
As a man whose team season was review bombed by Joe, seeing him humbled like this, between the inability
I'm going to
to
get
break
beat by
through
fucking
coaching.
Colin Kaepernick. Man.
After the run.
He gonna take a
Why
revenge
are they in
game
a
after-
shotgun formation?
Sims is going to take the handoff.
Because a sawed-off shotgun is illegal, but Colin Kaepernick disagrees with that.
and
Why
puts
are
his
they even
hand on
running
his
the
heart for the
ball?
Black National Anthem.
They should be.
I have a
Keep
confession
nailing it,
about
man.
it.
Yeah,
I honestly, I have a-
yeah. Here you go. Now they're making sense.
Play number 6 coming up on
I gotta be honest about this one. Colin Kaepernick, the first 2 years in the league with the zero fade, like buzz cut, I didn't know he was black. I thought Colin Kaepernick was like maybe Italian.
The computer beat me twice in one night.
third down.
Wow.
Twice.
Trying to pick up the
Yeah.
first.
This
This
doesn't
game's
happen.
over, dude. It's over.
Yeah.
They
Philadelphia Eagles.
yet another celebration for the Philadelphia Eagles, America's team. Fly Eagles, fly.
America's team. Shush your mouth.
No, I mean,
I know.
where did
Fuck
America?
that bullshit.
Where did America start? By
Where
the way, if you
did
want to
America
be,
start?
Ending
Boston.
Oh, Bush.
Philadelphia.
Boston.
Joe lost
The
twice
undercover,
tonight.
the undercover market started by fucking Sam Jackson. Why?
Yeah. Joe got his ass whooped twice
Or
tonight.
excuse me, Sam Adams. I'm saying Sam.
I was going to
Jackson.
say, you mean
I'm
Sam
saying that
Adams? Like,
because
you got your
Samuel L.
dead
Jackson's
expert.
in every movie that's made now. That's why I'm saying it. Yeah,
And let's-
Samuel
let's
Adams
remember-
started the American
and let's
Revolution.
remember,
Thank you very much.
Sam Adams was also the first president of the United States under the Articles of Confederation, and he was sworn in York, Pennsylvania, home of the band Live. You may remember them from such hits as Lakini's Jesus.
Oh,
And When the
man.
Dolphins Cry, which is something that they play at Jet games very rarely because the Dolphins just beat the fuck out of the Jets every time they come here, like everyone else who comes to play the Jets.
Except for who did the Dolphins beat the shit out of? This season?
Oh my God. Yeah,
So there it is.
Mm-hmm.
that was pretty
There's
bad. It
something
was
up
the
with-
Denver Broncos.
That was like
They
an ass
70s on them. It was 70 on them in one
Yeah.
game. Biggest ass whooping that's happened in a long time.
That was
Oh,
they
look at
made an
that.
official record.
Now, you know I'm playing a video game now. The Eagles have won the Super Bowl with Chip Kelly as their head coach.
Yeah, that's a fucking
Won the Super
that's a
Bowl.
fucking simulation right there.
Oy vey.
A man who makes Rex Ryan look like a very good coach.
Right?
Rex Ryan was actually an almost very good coach.
Oh.
He was about 85% of the way there.
Well, we put the fail in Madden tonight, boys and girls. I lost twice.
Yeah,
We
and I'm
saw some
shocked
really
he's not here tonight
enjoyable
either.
beatings. We
course.
saw some really enjoyable beatings. The first
All
one
this tells you
really.
is I've been playing too much Baldur's Gate, not enough Madden. That's what
So we
it is.
need to step up the ball, the Madden.
Baldur's
Yeah,
Gate
I do.
technically a D&D game, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes,
Dungeons and
absolutely. And I
Dragons
put
It's
like
adjacent.
actually a
70
true
hours
D&D.
into it. It's fantastic.
It's like a true D&D game. Yeah.
Yes. Complete
so
with
weird,
the dice
like-
rolls and everything. Yeah.
You
Am I
kids
frozen?
today don't understand.
Please tell me
When
my
Joe and
screen's
I-
not frozen.
You're fine. I see you.
All right.
Um,
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Oh, StreamYard's doing that to you again? You can
Yeah.
hear people, but you freeze?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So I can tell you that it probably didn't happen for the audience because I didn't see it, but it was happening on my show earlier, and I just bullied through it.
Boosh, you want to see another game?
I think you got to try. The third time's the charm.
You
I
need to
think you
go
should
up
have
against
another drink.
Kaepernick again.
If you guys are
No,
up for it, I'll go
here's
ahead
what
and
I want.
play another one.
I
Okay.
want to see Mark Sanchez and the New York Jets go out there and beat the.
You want to see
Pittsburgh
the
Steelers.
Jets win a game? Okay, I'll play a game with the Jets.
Want the
Hang
Jets
on.
win a
Do you
Super
want it
Bowl.
on Madden 15 or Madden 22? Or hang on, let me see if I still have. How long ago did I play?
Madden 15, Fitzy.
I may have one of the newer ones, 23.
I'll go with Ryan. I'll go with
That's
Ryan
the one he
Fitzpatrick.
played with, who in the guy.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering if I still have my. I can always check. Hang on.
I don't need to
that
see
on
the
the
Sam.
Xbox?
I don't
That's
need
on
to
the
see
Yeah,
Sam
it's on the
Darnold
Xbox.
out there
Let me
again.
check and see if that's still going. Let's see. We'll go ahead and check that out.
I'll survive without seeing Sam Darnold take the field again in those Peter Griffins.
No, this would be probably Zach Wilson, the one I'm talking about. Hang on. Let's see.
What is with Zach Wilson? I don't understand how someone could be so stupid.
Well, it's not that he's so stupid. It's he needs better coaching.
He was.
I would say
Needed
that
better
is the
mentor.
problem.
His mentor didn't have any accomplishments to like the starting quarterback had no wisdom to give him at all. It's almost like the guy was an idiot who had nothing but gifted people around him.
Oh my God, what is going on with this?
I predict that this season Aaron Rodgers makes it.
Shit now. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna have to play with
Aaron
my.
Rodgers.
I'm listening to you. Go ahead, man.
I was going to say, I predict this year Aaron Rodgers makes it at least 8 snaps into the season. I think it's going to be twice as good as this year.
Good God.
Kirk Cousins will be starting first by like week 5.
Kirk Cousins. That's going to be interesting to see where he ends up this year.
When you end up with Trevor,
there's several teams that are like a quarterback away, man. There's several teams that are like one quarterback away. So he's going to go for high dollar. No doubt about it.
Yeah, he's only just so subpar. He's going to make a killing, and he's
I know.
only okay.
Yeah.
I'm
not a big fan of his.
For the Cowboys.
But look, there's 32 teams in the NFL now. It is hard to fucking find a quarterback that's worth just average now. Okay, it just is.
The hardest quarterback in the NFL is Andrew Luck. I want to leave this game while I still have my health. I've seen older players; they're all messed up. I'm out of here.
Yeah, Andrew Luck. He went Barry Sanders on us, didn't he? Yeah, he sure did.
I gotta say, he's a professional football player. Imagine what it was like on like Ring of Honor night, where like all 4 guys have like Parkinson's and they're drooling, and he's like, and they're like all 46, and he's like, shit.
Let's
Carson
see.
Palmer was like went a little further.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Looks
like that's already run out. So I just checked the Xbox. That's run out. So we're gonna.
What, your Game Pass?
Yeah, my Game Pass.
What did your hamster die?
You need to update it then. Yeah.
No, I'm not going to get another one. No,
it was nice.
You don't understand. I don't get it every month. I don't do that. That makes no sense to me.
I go for Game Pass Core. That's all I do.
Well, I don't.
So
I don't play that many games on Xbox to even warrant having it. So.
Well, Core is so you can have the online parts.
You know what?
Yeah.
Try Tropico. There's a game. Have you ever played it? Have you ever played it?
No.
Okay, so Tropico, you're a dictator, and you have a tropical island in the Caribbean, and you can go several paths. And what I always do is I go the path of maximum oppression. I go and I put all my money into secret police and propaganda and my nuclear program and then my space program.
Oh my God, it's a fucking strategy game. Okay, yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, I blackmail the world.
You wouldn't like it,
food.
No, I wouldn't. No, I'm sure there's people that do enjoy those, but
yeah, because Joe's not good at strategy, so
I was able to keep.
Obviously not. I've lost 2 fucking games in a row.
I was able to keep World War II going until the 1970s by dealing with both sides and keeping them supplied with rubber. What do I care?
This is Bucks versus Eagles. Come on, man. No, we're going to go Jets and
Cowboys.
Yes, you don't want me to beat the Cowboys, man.
I want you to beat the pants off them just to see.
Are you serious?
I can't give fucks.
Jets, Kansas City. Jets, Kansas City.
Jets, Kansas City. You want me to take on the champs? Okay, all right.
Or the 49ers to prove that the Jets would easily win the Super Bowl.
I would write. Oh, you can beat the 49ers, Joe. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I'm down. You know I'd love to beat down the 49ers.
Oh, wait, I love you beating down the 49ers.
You know,
wait. I just went to the wrong menu. I've got to go into the play now thing. Hang on.
You know, Zach Wilson asked Patrick Mahomes, he goes, why do you wear a red jersey? And he goes, oh, well, if I bleed, My teammates won't notice. And Wilson said, "That's a great idea. Hey, equipment guy, bring me my yellow pants."
So nobody see him piss themselves? What the fuck?
That's right. Like Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
would rather see Ozzy Osbourne take snaps under center for the Jets than Zach Wilson.
Hang on.
At least Ozzy would like scare the other
Get this.
guys.
I gotta get it on pro. Gotta get it on pro.
I might be afraid to touch Ozzy and end up like him. Hey, Bruce
Yes, I'm an
McFadden.
old man, and I play this game usually on rookie, just because I'm trying to enjoy myself. But I
Bush
understand
McFadden
that
has
people
played
want
Tropico.
to see me at least have some competition. Now, the
wanna
games have
see
been
you
kicking my
win.
butt tonight. Brown
But
pants.
as the New York Jets, he's sure to win. And Tropico, he's right. It's like The Sims, but you control a city. And every
Okay.
time you play, you get to add another member to your dynasty. And then you end up with like this kooky royal family of like 35 people walking around the island, causing problems, being idiots.
Right. Okay, so we want to be. Do we want to stack the deck against me and make me the away team, or do we want to play in New York?
You want to be the team that beats
You
the
want to
shit
play
out
in
of
New
the
York in
Lions.
front of the greatest fans in the world, of course.
Okay, all right. Okay, let's do it.
In the MetLife Stadium, where I've never been, because the last Jet game I paid money for, Brett Favre zipped 6 interceptions, and we lost to our own old quarterback, Chad Pennington. And I said, this is a horror story.
I'm going to use their defense just because I know it'll fit their players. Okay.
You got a Rex Ryan team here.
Yeah, that's right, man.
Right?
Mm.
You got the, you know what? The agony of the feet.
But I am going to wear the old school uniforms, my friend.
What, the Sack Exchange ones or the
Oh, no, not the
classic?
Sack Exchange. No. I'm wearing
Super Bowl 3.
Broadway Joe.
Yeah.
I'm wearing the uniform that formed today's NFL. If you guys don't know the story,
Oh, here we go.
it used to be the AFL versus the NFL in the big game.
Right.
And it wasn't even called the Super Bowl yet. It was just called the NFL,
League Championship
the
game.
League Championship game.
Well, the Interleague Championship game, because the leagues weren't united or coordinated, and they hated each other, sort of like the beginning of baseball when they had the National and the American League. And sometimes
the NFC was definitely the team that had the upper hand. The NFL, excuse me, they had been around longer. They had more better coaches, all that stuff. But the AFL, they were doing some crazy stuff, man. They were throwing the ball, which wasn't a big thing back then.
That's right. And the NFL, as always, known as the no fun league.
They had this quarterback from Alabama with 2 bad knees named Broadway Joe Namath. And he guaranteed a victory in the 3rd Super Bowl. Now, the 2 previous Super Bowls were won by the team that had won, I believe, 5 championships in a row in the NFL, the Green Bay Packers at the time.
Right.
Headed by Lombardi. And in the 3rd Super Bowl, it was the Baltimore Colts, who were in the NFL at the time, against the New York Jets. Matter of fact, there's only 2 teams. You guys put this away in your trivia history. There's only been 2 teams that have played in both the AFC and NFC championship games. That would be the Baltimore Colts. No, not the Steelers. No, the Colts and the Seattle Seahawks. Anyway,
but the Steelers were NFC at first.
They were, but they never played in a championship game.
Damn them.
At the time. Anyway, the NFL was the powerhouse, and this upstart league that had lost the first 2 championship games, this quarterback was talking shit, and it was the biggest upset in NFL history at the time. The only one that comes close is probably the Patriots beating the Rams in 2001. The only one that comes close to it, because they were not supposed to win that game. They were supposed to get destroyed. Johnny Unitas, every football fan in the world knows this guy's name. He got beat by Joe Namath with 2 bad knees from Alabama. That's right. And the NFL after the game said, well, you're not going to whip our ass every fucking year. We'll just buy
Can't
you.
beat them, join them. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And that, you can thank Joe Namath and the Jets in the third Super Bowl for forming the NFL that you watch today.
You can also thank Leon Hess and his very clean bathrooms in his gas stations throughout the run of the ownership of the Jets and very bad teams. You can thank Leon Hess and Al Davis for Monday Night Football. They came up with that idea.
Yep.
Al
How
Davis,
would Joe
beloved
sound?
owner. I would love to have Al Davis as the owner of my team. He was completely fucking insane. He only cared about winning. He didn't care how
he
would go broke. It's like, if you shoot your own son, you'll win. It's like, give me a gun. Get him in
you
here.
mean like Jerry Jones? That's all he cares about. But he can't win half the time. So.
Yeah. Jerry Jones cares about one thing: making money.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what he cares about.
And he's really bad at making it because the Cowboys lose every year.
Dude, I don't know if you're aware of this, but the Cowboys have the richest franchise.
I know they do because a lot of the fans are idiots.
I thought it was Manchester United.
No, it's the Cowboys.
It's the Cowboys. Yeah.
Manchester United is second.
Worth more than the New York.
Third is the Montreal Canadiens.
That's what's funny is
Manchester
United is my team.
Yes, the Montreal Canadiens, my friend.
You can win the Stanley Cup for $60 million, and that would be the most laugh out loud baseball team in the history of sports. Would be the 1922 Cleveland Spiders. One of the worst things that you'd ever see. It cost $250 million to win the World Series.
Or you could be like the Texans and cheat and fuck over the Diamondbacks, So just saying.
Yeah.
Oh no, I fell down. Get out there. There we go.
You can be like the Houston assholes and get caught cheating and have your coach fired by the
dude. He literally cheated in the last World Series. Yeah, they literally cheated, and the refs were like, "Why I didn't see that." I'm like, Joe heard me. I was like, "What the fuck was that call? I just saw this." The ref didn't
cutting me down.
Yeah.
They let Kenny Rogers go to the mound with sandpaper in his
Get him
glove.
on the ground! I can't believe he broke that tackle.
Boy, you got cursed by the Jets, man. Yeah,
they let Kenny Rogers juice up a freaking ball and load that thing up in a playoff game against the Yankees. He had like freaking sandpaper in his glove or something. The thing was flying sideways.
Yeah.
That guy saw Kenny Rogers pitch a million times. He sucked. He didn't have that kind of juice.
Yeah.
Wow. I am just getting my ass kicked tonight.
Well, you did pick the Jets.
But at least this way, the Jets were good this year. He should have a fairly good team. They were playoff relevant. And I think if it's 15, will you have Fitzy or you have
this is 22 Sanchez? Right here.
Oh, okay. So the amazing Zach Wilson.
The quarterback's probably Garoppolo, I would imagine.
On the Jets?
No.
I'm
sure it's Zach Wilson on the Jets.
Well, no, it should be Aaron Rodgers if it's this year's. Or would that be 23?
It's not this year's. It's 22. I just said that.
Yeah, all right.
2 years ago.
Yeah, no, I'm out of sync on my Maddens.
There you go. Get off me.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Well, look, they're not going to roll this drunk again.
Yeah, that's what you said the last game.
By the way, quick observation. Is anybody glad they ended military month in the NFL, the most pointless promotion, where they took our tax money and gave it to billionaires in the NFL who pay no fucking taxes?
You know what's the most worthless month? The most worthless month is Pride Month now because it's all just so.
Hey, you got to give it to them. They do they wear pink for.
We hear bullshit for 30 days.
For
and
Save
now
the Tatas month, they wear pink, man.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's good stuff right there.
Running left on the handoff, Carter.
Well, I just.
That was nice. That was a nice run.
Who the fuck is Carter? M. Carter. 3 years ago, who was your running back, man? This says M. Carter is your running back. Let me go ahead and make sure I got the starters out here. This bizarre shit.
Since Pride Month came up, I just want to say my father was at the Stonewall riot dressed as a cop. It's not as gay as it sounds. Actually was a cop.
Check out who the backup is. Should I put it in the backup, bro?
Yeah, put it back in.
Joe Flacco.
Yeah, put Joe in, man. Yeah.
Joe's gonna start now. Yeah, there we go. All right.
Joe Flacco. Do you know today's Willie Mays Day? Or
No, I
was
didn't know
before
that.
midnight? Why would it be in February? You
I
figure
don't know.
October?
We're not even playing baseball then. I don't know.
If I was a baseball player, I would want my day to be in October.
Oh,
And
God.
Get this one down near the 45-yard line.
That was a nice run I had a minute ago, though.
Yeah.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know,
Ooh, they've got Joe's voice on here, too.
No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On second down, a run with Carter.
Damn. Who is Carter? Who is this guy? Look it up, man. Who was your running back then? It says M. Carter.
I just not ringing even a bell. Let's see.
Yeah, that's really weird. This would be the
They might have traded some people and people who weren't good.
They finally went single high safety. Hang on, guys. We might get something done here. Got to watch these linebackers. Actually, what we're looking at is who's covering O. If he goes with him, I'm going to that tight end long.
What's his
do
name?
this.
M. Martin? I'm going to Google him.
Play action.
M. Carter?
M. Carter. That's it. Catch the ball!
Carter.
Ooh.
Oh, that was
God
fucking
damn,
bullshit.
man. Perfect ball.
Michael Carter boasts offseason clarity after leaving Jets.
Oh, shit.
Thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, gotta catch it first because if you don't catch
Look
it,
at the leg on this
there's no chance
guy.
of picking up a first down.
Look at the leg on this. Are you serious? He didn't make it?
It does not. It's no good.
That was a
The
perfect kick.
fuck?
Right where it is.
That was a perfect kick.
Well, I was watching him in one.
How did it not?
Hit a 60.
Wow.
Oh, it just at the end.
Went over this
Okay.
one, a little bit inside of that, but not
I guess it's just not my night, guys.
well, your blind conditions.
Wow. Madden has decided it does not want me to win a
Madden
game.
said, "You're my bitch tonight."
By the way, I Googled Michael Carter. I can't tell you much about him because the Jets had not one but two players named Michael Carter that they drafted that year.
Really?
Well, this crowd is
Wow.
not
I
like
just
that
got
for
flagged for killing the quarterback, and I didn't get anywhere near him. What the hell is
You're the
going on?
Jets.
with this
Welcome
game
to my
tonight?
world.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
playing
Welcome
as
to
the
Jets
Jets.
world. Yeah.
This is what happens. Subjective call, total bullshit. Yep, I've heard that one before.
They're really like doing the simulation true to life here. like,
Yep. Right.
Oh, there's Garoppolo, though. Yeah.
Yeah, that part was accurate.
That's about how accurate that
Happy
guy
people in
is.
the stands. That's something you don't see at a Jet game often. This must be early in the season.
yeah, fans actually. Yeah.
That stadium sells out,
I'm
no
sure
matter
it
how
does.
bad they are.
Hand this off.
Sit down, son.
They do
Well, I'll be honest.
play a yard.
We all know what the deal is with a football team, right? We have fans. They have season tickets. They've spent a fortune, but they have to spend just as much to go to the game because that costs a fortune.
Yeah. it
So
does.
when your team starts tanking out in the middle of the season, you either sell your tickets when there's no chance, right? Or you start giving them away, and you always sell or give them to the worst human beings in the world. So a losing football team after about mid-10. All right.
My second pick of the night. There it is.
Is there going to be a flag? I'm waiting for the flag.
No,
the
there's
white
no
Yeah, I'm
flag.
waiting for the flag too.
No, I actually got this, bro. No problem.
Let me tell
I
you
jumped
something,
up and got that sucker.
The real, I don't
Ba-boom.
tell you chickens.
We're in
the
there.
real life New York Jets just drew 2 flags while you were playing this video game.
I love it. Okay, let's see how we do here.
The only team to get too many men on the field during the offseason.
Now Carter to start the drive.
Our
Damn.
diversity hire coach,
Wow.
Robert Sala,
Okay.
represents intellectually disabled Americans from all walks of life.
Loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the
Oh,
football.
shit. I
And
called the
that
wrong
means if
goddamn
I'm
Do
play.
you, do you,
you get straight
does anyone else think that Forrest Gump's parents are, that Robert Sala's parents are Forrest and Jenny?
Jenny. Why you always go fuck other guys,
Why you want to
Jenny?
do that to me when I'm trying to run the ball, bro? What the hell?
Okay, Jenny was like an evil bitch during that whole movie, right? And
Oh
then
my God,
when
yeah.
she gets age, she comes running the forest and like, oh, I fucked every guy on the face of the earth. Now I'm gonna come running back the forest. Fuck you, ho! Like seriously.
Right.
Fucks gives Forrest a pity fuck, basically. Gets him pregnant, then comes, I got a kid.
Did I get there? Come on. I was
Yeah.
following my blocking. Yes! Got the first down on the screen pass. Yes. There you go.
Ginny
Third and 12.
was the fucking villain of that movie.
Didn't the author say, and this is why Tom Hanks won't do the sequel, didn't the author say that the book is a satirical parody of how liberals view conservatives and that Forrest Gump represents political conservatives?
I don't know. I didn't hear anything about that.
Well, they took the parody. Think of it like the parody, right? Like, all conservatives are uneducated and dumb, right? And like they wanted to take the parody and make it into like a winner. You know what I mean? Like, just Forrest.
Yeah, there was a lot of parodies in that movie, though.
It was like satirical of like the stereotype of people who are like conservative, and they took that and showed
when he went to Nixon too, and he's like, "Hey, I can drink all the soda I like and shit." Like, I'm gonna play some ping pong.
That wasn't Nixon. That was
it was Kennedy.
That was JFK.
Kennedy, yeah.
They bounced him. Yeah, get some, bitch. Yeah. I went up and got that ball myself. I didn't let the computer do it.
I want to see a replay of that, Joe.
You're gonna see it. They're gonna show it. Don't worry about that song.
And some of that greatness that is so
he
marked
bumped him. As soon as I saw he was pressing him, I said, "I'm putting this up, man." Yeah, because Joe Flacco can get it out there, dude.
Downtown. Look at that shit.
Baby.
He said, "What's up?"
I don't know if Zach could have got it out there like that, but Joe Flacco will. Wait a minute. We got a Jets game with a quarterback named Joe. Uh-oh. These guys may be in trouble. They may be in trouble.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now.
Circle late. Let's see what they do.
They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass.
Are you kidding me?
You just picked it.
Oh.
I got to pick. They got to pick. Son of a bitch.
You know what, though? Where you have them pinned, make your stand, get that punt at your own, 40, and just jam that ball home, man. You are well set up for success here. It's bad, but it could have been so much worse.
Right? It could have been so much worse. It's no big deal.
What if you'd caught it in the end zone? You've got him at, this is an unenviable field position.
It'd be all right.
It's possible.
I had tunnel vision on that one. I think the more I'm drinking, the more tunnel vision I have.
Captain
this is a problem.
It's possible this playbook isn't entirely stable.
Well, I'm using the Seahawks playbook, so I know.
I would use the Patriots playbook every time.
It's fucking George Kittle too. Fuck me.
I'll be honest. I use the Patriots playbook when I play Madden. Maybe not anymore.
He can speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
Play action. Garoppolo.
Got him. Oh, we're coming up on 2 minutes.
Joe, come on, man. You're Italian.
We can do it.
Look,
man.
Embarrassing all of us.
I've thrown one bad ball. The running game at least is here this time. I don't do well unless I can run the ball.
You can say that shit when he put 7 points up on the board.
Shut up. They haven't crossed midfield yet. It's going to be all right. One touch. You don't panic on one touchdown. When they get 2 scores, that's when you start panicking. Let's see.
Let me ask you a quick question, Joe.
Go.
Does the NFL gambling app and all those commercials, are people just like folding left and right and starting to gamble again because you got a casino in your goddamn pocket?
Yeah,
Yes.
a lot of them
Yes. Oh
Yes,
yeah, a lot of
they
them
are.
are. Yeah.
They make it seem so normal. It's like, oh, put down a bunch of money, then tease
Yeah.
it up
Well-
and double down after
well,
you
Kurt
lose.
Warner's out there telling you how to gamble responsibly.
It's not even just
Kurt
that. It's
Warner.
for baseball. It's for like
know.
everything.
Kurt Warner, who dresses like an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
The
does.
pregame show is such an insult to your intelligence. Anybody who's graduated from high school or who has an IQ above 80 should be insulted intellectually by the
Oh,
NFL
come on.
pregame.
How many times am I going to hit these guys and not cause a fumble? How many times am I going to do this? I've been doing it all night.
Certainly not letting you defend.
Did you see what idiot Kurt Warner wore last week? Freaking vermilion jacket, a vermilion shirt, a black tie, khaki pads, and like 10 shoes.
Oh,
The
so he
man
dresses like
is a
Matt,
freaking idiot.
Joe.
He dresses like a freaking idiot.
Right?
Kurt Warner dresses like Matt.
It's like, Kurt Warner, call your mom and ask her what to wear. You look like a fool on national
You know, like
TV.
that in that one picture where Matt had
Michael
the
Irvin,
Crocs on
too.
and those slacks and that weird shirt, and he
Yeah.
had the fucking aviators and shit on. I was like, what the fuck, man?
It's like, I'm sitting there and I'm watching a bunch of former players in window pane plaid blazers and like bad sneaker shoes stand around and try to talk only as smart as the dumbest drunk person can understand. And then we go to a commercial and it's 40 and 50-year-old guys acting like frat boys, chugging beer idiotically with their faces painted in
Wow.
an unsustainable lifestyle. Wow.
Okay, now start to panic, Joe.
Fuck, man. I can't do shit right tonight.
That's the reason why I said put the Cowboys up. They would have whipped your ass.
Flacco got picked. Who else do you have?
Booth review.
Oh, were they
It's upheld.
offsides?
It's upheld. They're going to go for the field goal. It's all right. Let's see if
Throw
I
a
can't block
flag.
the thing.
If the booth reviews it, throw a flag.
This will stay a touchdown after the video review. So
Damn, Sam. Okay.
Gold with the extra
Gotta get
point.
serious here.
That'll make the score
You're glad he isn't here tonight, huh? Like
The problem with the 2022
no,
Jets was the problem with the 2022 Jets was they had a really bad playbook, but you got around that. They had an
Yeah, I got
absolutely
around
awful-
that. It's not that at all.
They-
It's
They had Pop Warner level talent, Pop Warner level coach, maybe college level coach. I don't know. Robert Saleh, certainly one of the dumber people I've ever seen.
They begin the drive with Coleman.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say I think that Herman Edwards might be the stupidest human being I've ever seen coach the Jets. I feel that. I've seen some very dumb Jets coaches. Rich Kotite might be stupider. There's a
Rich
conversation
Kotite.
we had
Oh
there.
my God,
Rich
you're digging
Kotite
deep.
might be
That's a
stupider.
deep cut right there, bro. Rich
I've seen
Kotite.
some very, very stupid Jets coaches. I've seen some very stupid men coach the Jets. There's been more coaches than I can remember.
Oh!
There was that.
Ooh, I was trying to get that one. Come on now.
Second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Flacco. He'll get this.
Honestly,
you get
because
out
of how
of bounds?
bad
Yeah,
that
he
was
did.
nice.
Thank
Yes.
God. Well, I had to
Because
get the
of
first.
how the players behave and the problems with the team institutionally from the bottom up. Even though I don't think he's all that great of a coach, I say bring in Belichick for 2 years just so we can see him mistreating the players that I've come to hate so much in our uniforms, standing there, failing, underachieving.
25 seconds to
Come on, put creatures in our ears, they say to me.
the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Flacco.
Come on, you got it. Yes.
God damn it!
Oh,
Fred Warner got
he
all the
dropped
way
it.
out there and got that.
Defense was king on the run. You saw
Unbelievable.
they need to open things
Unbelievable. Fred Warner got all the way out there and got that. Son of a bitch.
I still think it's the right play
Damn.
because
All
when you
right.
take those shots,
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just got a phone call from the Jets booth. Curtis Martin has come out of retirement. He's coming back on the field.
you offensively.
He wants it all for the end zone.
Yes! There it is!
Oh,
Yes!
oh, yeah.
About damn time.
J-E-T-S,
you, Jed.
yes.
Try doing this, you motherfucker. Oh,
He's wearing Wayne
that
Corbett's
was all me,
number.
by the way. I grabbed that ball. Yes, that was not
Why
the
is Wayne Corbett's number not retired?
Season tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked
He was a great player.
Don't you hate that? That's more proof that people that make this game now don't know shit about football.
take that momentum.
Yeah,
I
his
see.
fucking
I
jersey's
see.
retired.
I see number 12 on the Cowboys. How the fuck is Roger
Yep.
Staubach's number?
Yeah,
not
in
retired?
88,
You know? Yeah.
88 and 12 should be retired.
Well,
feel like.
88 is not retired there.
I know.
88
new
is
does it
retired on
every
the
year.
Jets.
But on the oh shit, come on now. Okay, I almost blew that. I had to remember I'm not playing this on rookie. That's half my problem, guys. I think I'm fucking around playing on rookie and I'm making rookie mistakes, you know. But
You've made
yeah, we
fundamental
needed that.
coaching
Wow,
mistakes,
did we
too.
need that? Woof. Flacco got it out there, baby.
You've been conservative and sound, but you've made a couple of mental coaching lapses here too.
Yes, I have. Oh,
Could
come
not
on.
decode.
It would be nice if you would give me the player closest to the ball. That would be nice. Really would. That's what the fucking circle button's supposed to do. You bunch of pricks.
Last game, you couldn't run to save your life. This game, little more success.
Little bit different. Okay,
Until
here we
he
go.
gets spanked by another touchdown by
Now,
the 49ers.
Since the Jets, one of the coaches may at any moment lean over onto the field and try to trip one of the opposing players. That's the kind of thing we do around
Right.
here.
Yeah, of course.
It's a fucking low life thing to do. So
Last guy I
goddamn
saw
shame.
try to do that was the head coach of the fucking Pittsburgh Steelers.
There's like 35 TV cameras in there.
Right?
What is he thinking? No one's going to see me. It's only 70.
No one's going to see me. Yeah. Defend against the run. Got to stop that running game of theirs.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'll say it again. Brett Favre will be remembered as a Jet.
Yeah. Nobody's going to claim him after he goes to jail.
Yeah.
Well, like you said, that state was so dirty that what happened was I think they were already investigating the governor. They wanted to name a stadium at his old school after him, and he basically called up the governor and said, I ain't doing it without my bribe.
Look,
He got caught in an investigation of someone else.
Yeah. Yeah, they were investigating somebody else and found out that he got a
They're
bunch of money
investigating the
to
governor.
build a fucking stadium at the high school. Yeah.
They found out that not only was their governor not dirty, but like he sounds pretty empathetic, pleading and begging for Brett Favre not to make him steal that fucking money, and then he goes dirty for Favre. They're all going to jail.
Yeah, they are. God damn, guys, your front line sucks, bro. What the fuck? I set that up perfect, and all of a sudden I got 3 white jerseys in my face before I even get the ball. What the fuck?
Look at the always fickle New York fans are like, you scored on this team, and they're already booing you
because they know they're going to lose.
The Jets truly have no home stadium.
They have a better coach than Belichick on their sideline right now.
If the Jets are 3-2,
I got to remember I'm playing on pro.
If the Jets are 3-2 and lose Game 6 and are 4-2, I'm sorry, 2-4.
That's right. Fuck you. What? He didn't hang on to it. You gotta be kidding me, man. God damn. I do all that work and he fucking drops the ball. Unbelievable, man.
What's the craziest thing you've ever
yelling
seen
at the video game helps.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
Okay, this game is straight up fucking me now. All right.
It didn't even use lube. It's just like hammering your ass.
Sandpaper.
Oh, Boosh McFadden quoting the.
It's not. Doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel good at all.
Bush
All right.
McFadden quoting
Let's
the
start
great
fucking with
Howard
Garoppolo's head.
Cosell.
At their own 28
See how that does.
Here's a handoff.
There we
on the
go.
run. And not much. Maybe a yard
Somebody from the
after
Jets is
21.
hurt now.
Now as we look down,
Oy
here's
vey.
we've got a Jet shaking
How am I shocked to know that?
while the trainers take a look.
By the way, welcome to the world of Jets. This is a typical way the Jets lose. Like, and that's an injury, and they're gonna wind the clock, and the Jets lose the game. Like, that's the typical way we lose.
Look at this.
The 2-yard line with the first down with 10 seconds left on the clock. They were in a position to win. And with the injury, they'll wind the clock, was unable to get off the field of his own. Just another heartbreaker.
I do not like your defensive playbook. I can tell you that right now.
Are you using the Jets playbook?
Yes.
Yeah, Robert Saleh
on defense,
overrated.
I am. Yes.
Yeah, you don't use the Robert Saleh playbook. It's needlessly complicated, in my opinion.
On the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that.
All you can do with his is I would just go 100% aggressive. I would assume all his other plays suck. This is going to be a shootout. Try to injure their fucking offensive line.
Oh, shit! Are you kidding me? He got that off! I hit him!
He caught that shit and said, "What's up?"
This is unfucking believable, man. I get to the quarterback and I still can't make it happen. This is some horse shit.
Hey, Wade, you're missing a good night tonight, man. You picked a bad night to miss it.
Are you? Oh, Jesus.
Jolton Joe Garoppolo
is fucking tearing me up. This guy that can't hit the broadside of a barn with a football. He is tearing me the fuck up.
Joe Montana exposed as real father of Joe Garoppolo. Yeah, I just want to say Tom Brady has a son who is 17 years old. I hope he's being scouted by the Jets.
Did you see it go through my linebacker's hands?
I saw that shit. That was
Watch the replay. Watch this.
Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing.
Now you know what it's like to be a Jet fan. They're playing just like the Jets.
The group that's behind.
He grabbed that motherfucker and said,
Oh my God! No, he pulled it out of his hand. I think
he pulled it right out of your hands and said, bitch, it's mine.
Can you freeze and spin the perspective?
Gold to add the extra point.
Dear Jesus. This is.
It's good and it is.
I have never had this better run. That's all right. More alcohol. Yes.
And the end result for the 49ers,
more alcohol.
A touchdown.
I got to give you credit. You don't have affectated voice, and hidden personality traits aren't coming out. Although if you play much longer as a
like
Jet, self-loathing will begin.
I'm competitive. I'm going to yell at the game. Yeah. Who was it was saying that? Yeah. I hear yelling at the game is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
See, the alcohol won't bring out any hidden personality traits. However, playing as the New York Jets may. Self-loathing could ensue. Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh, man.
I've gotten to the point where I like the losing. I'm like, come on, how are we going to fuck this one up?
Well, we're not going to fuck it up. Oh, here we go. The crowd's into it now. Fuck me.
At their own 18. He turns and gives to Coleman, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Really? Great. Really? Look at this. The crowd's fucking with me, so I can't fucking do audibles. You know, some of the shit that they do in these games pisses me off bad.
Crowd. What? They've turned on you. Oh, look at that.
I'm gonna make it happen. I don't give a shit what this game tries to do.
Yeah, you'll make it happen.
Man has a Super
Fuck
Bowl
you,
ring.
Jed. You don't even play football. What the fuck?
Does Flacco have 1 or 2 rings?
Flacco has 1.
1, right? The other Ravens win is Trent Dilfer?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they promptly fired him in that offseason. They became the first team to, give you the bad example of firing a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
New York Giants, 1990. Jeff Hostetler. Goodbye.
Are you serious? I only get to give one audible? You fucking piece of shit game. Fuck you.
This is Coleman.
Oh, there we go. Nice. That was Jet football. Yeah.
I just hurt that guy. Oh, that's Joey Bosa too. That was Bosa. Yeah, man. Or was that Nick? Which one plays for the fucking Niners? I'm not sure which one.
All I know is that's typical Jet move. Probably punked him after the play. Probably had a bunch of quarters taped into his hand.
It's caught by Davis.
Wow.
Come on, you bunch of bitches. I'm so sick of this shit. We're in the fourth quarter, down by 2 touchdowns again. Stay in the pocket, you wuss. I am staying in the pocket. Shut up. That is the longest shotgun I've ever seen.
Any of our other friends out there, if you're single, I'm just going to give you a quick tip. Do not look for your wife.
I know, right?
Fucking Bush is killing me. Oh,
good thing the Jets let
the Jets let the special needs kids play quarterback. Man,
I know, right?
You.
Special
Joe
needs
Flacco's happening, man. He's happening. Okay, where are we at?
He's so happening, he won't be down by 2 touchdowns. You know, just saying.
Jed, continue to suck cock. I love it.
You're the one that's sucking cock.
Not right now. I'm not. I'm on the move, brother. I'm on the move.
We have to remember here, this is still a team so inept that they had Geno Smith address the sons of Italy, not understanding the implications that it wasn't Italian at all. I'm being honest about that.
Yes, I know you are.
That actually happened.
All right, bitches.
Our owner is so horrible. He was kicked out of 2 different countries as an ambassador for the United States. They kicked out the American ambassador. He's so horrible. Roughing.
Oh, this is true Jets football now.
The only person down is Joe because he's fucking retarded.
I'm retarded. I'm retarded. Okay. I'm retarded. I'm trying to entertain. I'm retarded. Okay. All right. Cool.
Entertain like famous Cuban showman.
Guess what?
Ricky
That's a touchdown.
Ricardo.
Oh, come on! Get out there!
That's great.
You're kidding me, man.
Look at all the time you have to tie it up. They scored right away. One play. Boom.
Jesus, man. This sucks. Oh, here we go with the fucking crowd
imagine
shit.
This being every Sunday for 50 years.
And they're not going to let me hot route it. You sorry motherfucker. All right. Yeah, I hear you, stupid bitches. Let's see. Oh, shit. And the guy on the right's not going to run his route the way he's supposed to. You sorry motherfucker. There we go. Okay. Here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Fuck you! Touchdown!
Yeah.
Fuck off, you bunch of bitches!
You still got one more to go.
Look, man, I'm going hard. Let me reap. Joe put it in there between those 2 defenders. What's up?
You know, like, think about how.
Look at him. He juggled the ball. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I'm lucky I got that touchdown. Wow. I'm lucky I got that touchdown. That's crazy. Did you see the ball move between his hands?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Jets, Jets. I hear the chant going on. They're feeling it out there.
Fans, that's right. They sell hard drugs outside the stadium, and the fans
what is my man's guy?
What's
my man's name? Fireman Ed? Is that his name?
Fireman Ed is, and how he could be a fireman at that age. What the hell kind of New York fireman is able to get off 8 fucking Sundays at leisure? I mean, he must have been hated at that firehouse, right? I mean, I just feel like, hey, we all give Sundays to Ed. It's like, yeah, fuck you. I got kids.
Right.
Well, Ed got jet tickets. Yeah, he can go fuck himself.
What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
It's like, no, you have to give up your Sunday to Ed. It's like, this building's really, really involved. Ed, you go in first. No one wants to work Sundays so that you can fucking go to a goddamn Jet game and be on TV. But I'm on TV star, Joe. Just Ed, go to the fucking building.
Oh my God, that's great.
Like, what else? Did he work at the firehouse from Ghostbusters? Like, how charmed was this asshole? Like, the only bad thing that happened to him was that he was a Jet fan. He's a New York City fireman. He made like $100,000 a fucking year. If he didn't have to, if his marriage didn't work out, he went to work for 3 and 4 days at a time. He had plenty of time away from the wife.
There we go. All right. Hey, this is looking good. I'm liking it.
I personally hate Fireman Ed, and I think he's part of the problem. And I would like to see if we could get the San Diego Chicken to come to New York. But that's me.
It was a great example of zone coverage.
You go, man. That's beautiful. I love it.
If Fireman Ed wasn't afraid of strong women and cheered right, we would have won the Super Bowl a long time ago. But there he go. He takes his entitlement with him. He's just another white male, right?
Got him. Didn't even complete it. Punt that ball. Give me a chance to win this game in regulation because I hate overtime. Come on now. Let's do this. Defense is showing up here in the fourth. How you feeling about it there, Teague? What do you think?
Win or lose, at least it's not Colin Kaepernick who's going to beat us this time, right? I mean, I don't know. I'm down with the green. I'm down with the white and the green. It's good to see us.
It's gonna have the traditional Jets ending. So
Oh shit!
So they'll be at the 1 yard line,
Jed,
trailing
just put the
by
kibosh on me. Fuck me.
Great.
Thanks a lot, pal.
Hey, you haven't had
back to earth.
You've never had any. You fucked it up all night. It's not me.
A typical Jet ending would be that they're down by this score, that they're on the 3 yard line with 15 seconds to go, a fresh set of downs. They have a chance to smash it into the end zone, and someone gets injured and they wind the clock and they lose the game. That's a typical Jet loss. That is how the Jets lose a game.
Yes.
But before they found that out, while everyone was figuring out that was what happening, there would be 5 or 6 offsetting penalties that they would tally off that didn't matter. And then, and by the way, we're going to wind the clock. So the result is Jets lose.
Crowd is finally cooperating.
The depressing effects of alcohol have given way to some just sheer jubilation. They're just all trashed now.
God damn it.
How much
that was some good defense right there, man. They had everything covered. They did. I got fucked on that one. All right. Here we go.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play. Just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
Well, Flacco almost went to the parking lot. He dropped back so far that time.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
He's like, let me just go. I left something in my car.
That was a play-action play, guys. Maybe you don't know how those work, but you don't stay in the pocket on those. You do a run fake.
As we get you reset here, they face a critical now, needing a score here in the late going.
Yeah, they really do.
They'll try and run for it here. It's called.
Give me a break! That guy was blocked. Oh, fuck you, game. This is fucking Harry High School shit right here.
You're gonna. Oh my God. How fast is the clock running on this? Oh,
not fast enough.
Here we go. Yeah.
Oh, it's so close. I was so close. I dove for it.
He said, "What's up?"
I dove for it.
He said, "What's up?"
God.
You got 93 seconds. You're all right.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm fine.
It's often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
Read the defense.
He was not blocked. Let's see. Thank you. Throw the effing ball. Love it. Okay, here we go.
looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things
Look,
first.
see, ever since they put end racism in the end
They're
zone,
already
there's been no
talking about
racism.
having to go
All
for
right.
it for 2. Said looming decision.
There you
There's no
go.
looming decision, boys and girls.
Yeah,
It
the
cost me in
call
the
is
first
always
game,
a
I
little
know, but
behind.
I stick with my mentality. You take the points that are given to you.
Don't forget the extra point.
You take the points. That's right.
You don't want to go for 2 in that
Power
position so
run.
close
Boom.
to the end of the game.
Easy
There's only a
peasy.
minute
That's
and a half
right.
left.
Yes. Trust me, I'd rather run the ball, Boosh. I really would. But
Ladies
I've
and gentlemen,
been behind
most
in every fucking game. If you watch the first game, bro, I was down 21 by halfway through the second quarter. It was
Ladies and
ridiculous.
gentlemen, with the Giants playing later today, most of New York's parole officers know where their charges are at.
They're all at the stadium.
110 criminals accounted for, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Less than 2 minutes.
Will Woody
Matchup.
Johnson be allowed to see the London Monarchs, the New York Jets, play in London next year? They finally did it. The Jets, now playing in England half the time, have truly become the New Jersey Hessians. Oh!
So close.
How did he escape?
It's been happening the whole game. Their line is good. If somebody blows it, somebody else picks it up, dude. I haven't been able to get to him the whole game.
They got a picture of the Jets defensive coordinator's wife with a fucking other guy.
Right?
He texted it to him right before the game. He's all fucked up. He's like, my wife, it's over.
Well, I like that Garoppolo is playing like Garoppolo now. I like that. I like that a lot. I think it's pretty awesome.
You got to move the chains. You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Back to throw, Garoppolo.
Yes! 3 and out. We got 3 timeouts in minute 13. And all we need is a field goal to win this game, boys and girls.
Now, I maybe try flipping your backs before the play to fuck up the other team.
I don't know who you're talking to there. Yeah, I know what a power eye is, dude. What the fuck? 3 in the backfield, power eye. 3? Yeah. Quarterback, fullback, and running back. Yeah. I'm glad to see that, Boosh.
I'm glad the number 18 and the letter I.
I know I can do this, man. I do it a lot. I don't know what's going on tonight. It's just I've been having a rough one, man. First game I lost because they drove down and got a field goal in a situation like this. The last one, shit. I don't know what happened.
The first game, you were desperately almost back in. That was the one you seemed to have the most spirit in. But then a broken man just absolutely destroyed
the Jets,
the next
man.
game.
I took the Jets. I said, yeah, let's go ahead. I can't get any lower, right?
Yeah. I didn't get my Jet loss this weekend, and now I got 2 of them on Madden. One on the Super Bowl earlier on my show, and again on this one.
It can always bleed out on you.
Flacco's throw taken in there by Crowder. He's going to get this down.
Who's calling timeouts here? Oh, the 49ers don't like the fact that I'm moving the ball? They're calling timeouts? Oh, I'm sorry, 49ers. Thanks for helping me out. Bunch of dorks.
I played baseball. I did not play football. I hate the cold. I like games that only get played when it's not raining.
I love football. I'd love to play in the snow, man.
I love to observe football. Yeah, I like to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Catch the ball, goddammit.
Oh, damn.
Jesus Christ, dude.
52 seconds left.
Yeah, but I'm on the 35. I'm in field goal range, bro. I'm going for a touchdown. Make it harder on him.
F him.
That's it. I want him to have to go the length.
Now Flacco.
First down, fuck off.
Timeout.
Use another timeout, you bunch of bitches. That's right.
What did I tell you?
Okay, let's see. What do we got? They've got one timeout left in 45 seconds. Oh shit! This is an easy play call right here.
Here's a quick question, Joe and Jed. What do you think? What's more dangerous? The stadium of an 0-17 team of an 0-16 team last game of the season, or actual general population of a state prison?
It's Carter, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
I don't know. Ask that question again.
What is worst place to be? The stadium of an 0-16 football team for the final game of the season, and they're behind at the half, or actual general population of a state prison?
Safer place to be?
I would say probably prison.
Probably prison, because at least there's guards there to bust it up, right?
Right, and people, you don't want to get so drunk on toilet wine, right?
Break one big, but you know something, you crowd the lights. You pop one, it's gonna go away.
Yeah,
Think
boys and
about it, it
girls.
costs- if you want to get tanked at the Jet game, you need a car payment. It's like $26 for a fucking beer.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field
If
goal
they block
range
this
with
field
30
goal,
seconds left.
I may. Let's see. What's that? 0-16 stadium. You're wrong. Okay. Cool. Let's see.
Is Bush McFadden right about MetLife under the Jets? I think they have won a couple of games there, but it wouldn't surprise me if it took them 16 games to win in their first home game. The Jets are notably horrible.
I finally pull off the victory. Joe Flacco and the Jets.
About damn time.
The green and the
get
white,
down.
the ghost of Joe Willie White Shoes nameth, as the Jets celebrate a Super Bowl win here.
That's right.
Second
Joe
ring for Joe
Flacco.
Flacco. Gets
Joe
another
Flacco,
Super Bowl
man.
ring.
Yes.
All the ladies in New York are all salivating over
In
Joe
the
Flacco.
AFC, I was
ladies and
pulling
gentlemen.
for the Browns this year. In the NFC, I was pulling for the Detroit Lions.
Let's see if they have our idiot owner in the celebration.
No, of course they don't. This isn't a Super Bowl. This is just an
Oh,
exhibition game.
of course not. Yeah, oh, great. Yeah, of course we win the fucking preseason.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, I threw for 2 touchdowns. Man, that pick though, that made it interesting, didn't it? Oof.
That was a close shave, man.
But
You
there
really
we
had
go,
to
boys and girls.
play
I
all
finally
out
got a
to win
victory. It
that
only
game.
took me 3.5 hours. To get
Yeah, it was as long as a real football game.
Unbelievable, boys and girls. Unbelievable. That took a while. That hurt. That hurt my soul. Really
Hurt
did.
your soul?
Especially the first one. The first one hurt.
The first one, you mounted a really good comeback.
Yeah,
you
but
were
I was
on
down
your
21
way,
and I made all the moves.
Mhm.
The second one, I don't know where that got away from me, but it got away from me big time. Good Lord.
Yeah, but at
Just
the
horrible.
half, you were really just struggling to stay relevant in that one.
Yes.
And then the Jet game, of course, with the Jets, one crazy penalty after another, but one of the Jets managed to sneak a hammer on the field and injure a key player on the other team,
Right.
which is typical. That's Jets football right there. And then through a
Just get
series of
mean
highly
about it and
deceptive,
fuck people up,
yeah,
right?
we can imagine here that a lot of chop blocks and crackback blocks were missed by this officiating team, by the dirty prison level New York Jet team. Went out there and off to London with you so I can find another team to break my heart and make myself miserable.
I can defend myself in a stadium. CO is going
CO
to
is
beat me
gonna
with a
beat me with-
stick. Lock up.
Be
Yeah,
more afraid
true.
of the
That's
other
true.
prisoners.
That's true.
That is true. Yeah, the CO. Yeah,
All right, you
I don't
guys.
know. Like,
It's getting late. Do you want to push anything before we get out of here?
Yeah.
I'm Admiral Teague. I'm an insane person. My channel is run by an insane person. With the power of insanity, I bring you pop culture news and
The
Star
greatest
Trek stuff.
avatars known to man.
The greatest I have my avatar is none other than Commodore Decker. And I grew up on Rigel where we had a beautiful statue of Commodore Decker as well as the constellation in Constellation City, our capital, it always faces towards our son, Rigel. And my link's in the chat. I'm Admiral Teague, your buddy.
There you go. Check him out, man. He does great Star Trek stuff. OG Star Trek.
Yeah, well, actually, I do New Trek, but the thing is, I try to go in fair, but none of it has really made it past like 8 or 9 minutes without just self-destructing, like Picard season 1, where Dr. Crusher is like, at the end of the episode, they're complimenting each other about the harsh military deadly tactics she took, where she lures in and kills like dozens of people. I'm like, oh my God, this was our doctor. I hate this. Please sub to my channel.
Oh my God.
I promise to wake up and say it again tomorrow.
Well, I tell you what, man, I'm glad you're here, man. I had fun yakking with you during the show.
That's right. You can smoke cigarettes. You can hang out with Admiral Teague. Both equally bad for you, habit forming, but better than doing heroin behind a dumpster.
Put your link in the chat.
Oh, I threw it in there.
Yeah, I see that, but I don't see it. I don't see it on my YouTube
on your screen.
I'm going to grab it off of the actual page, and I'm gonna put it in.
That's right. By the way, your number one channel for illegal influence on the election, Admiral Teague, warned today by YouTube to stop. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. The only politics I've talked about is like the Kinnear Treaty. Like, just give me a fucking. I don't know where this is coming from, but come to me for all your misinformation and denial news. It's a big river. We'll be reporting on it every day.
All right, man. Thanks for being here, bro. I got that link in there for you.
Thank you very much.
I'm already going to talk about what you're going to talk about.
Okay. Go ahead, man.
Anything else you want to talk about? I saw you on Nick's stream the other night. Yeah, that was cool.
That was the first time I've been over there in about a year or so. Because of everything that's been going on. So
that's cool, man. I see you're reading Superman right now. That's very cool.
Yeah, well, I'm always reading something, so.
Yeah. Okay, well, listen, guys. You're watching Papa Joe Gamer After Dark, video games, cocktails, and fails. We're going to be doing this every Sunday night at 11 from now on. I'm tired of only doing one video game stream a week. I want to do two because I enjoy my video games and I miss them. So
here where we admit to
kick it off a little football on Sunday. Since you guys had to suffer through that stupid ass Pro Bowl, I figured, and you got to see me lose twice. Wow, that's unheard of. I don't usually lose, but the Jets were victorious. In honor
Jets, Jets.
There you go. We got them going.
By the way, people in Jacksonville are going JAGS, Jags. You might want to rethink that. That comes with kind of not a lot of luck.
Now, next week, we're not going to have this show because it's all about the Super Bowl, and I'll explain that in a minute. But tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Time, I'll be on Pop Culture Minefield's channel for No Way Out. It's one of my favorite military movies, and it's a lot of fun. I actually like Will Patton the best in that movie. He's crazy.
I would have been over to their show, but I had to go to a doctor's appointment on Friday. Yeah, I wanted to be over there for the anniversary thing.
Well, yeah, I couldn't be on it either. But
I couldn't be on it. Yeah, and I went and told him, I was like, I got to go to a doctor's appointment. I forgot about.
But
what is this the best costume movie or is it Dances with Wolves?
No, dude, I don't even think either one of them are the best costume movies, man. I like several movies better than those. Right, Big Chill, where we got to see his hairline. But anyway, this is back when Costner was a kid. Gene Hackman, one of the greatest character actors of all time, is in it too. Come check it out. We're going to talk about it tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central Time on Minefield's channel.
And the now ironically named actress Sean Young.
Sean Young, who was never young again because she lost her damn mind. Anyway,
it went the other way for Gary Oldman.
Monday at 4 p.m. Central Time, we check out one of the most underrated movies, in my opinion, ever. That's that 70s Rock Fans channel. We're going to do Last Action Hero. So come check us out over there at 4 p.m. Central Time on that 70s Rock Fans channel. And then Tuesday night, it's back to Papa Joe Gamer After Dark video games, cocktails, and fails. And I'm going to play a little bit of Wet on the PlayStation 3. If you've never seen this game, think Quentin Tarantino, on a video game with a little bit of bullet time thrown in. She's got a samurai sword, a couple of 6 guns, and she likes to kill people. It's a lot of fun. Come check it out this Tuesday at 10 p.m. Central Time. And then on Wednesday, it's State of the Atmosphere, a pop culture show where we talk about all the movies and TV shows and comic books and stuff like that that's in pop culture that we dig. I will be doing a review of The Beekeeper. I went and saw it this weekend. That's one cool thing about me being off on Saturdays now. I can go do that and enjoyed that movie. I'll have you a review of that. I mean, it's not the greatest movie in the world, but it's entertaining. Come check it out Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. And then later on that night, it's the first of 2 game nights that John does every week on Pop Culture Mindfield's channel. He does them at 8 o'clock at night. On Wednesdays, he plays Uncharted, and on Fridays, he plays Baldur's Gate. I'll be on the Wednesday stream after my show at 8 p.m. Central Time on Pop Culture Mindfield's channel for some Uncharted on game night with John. And then Friday, we've moved that show too, since I'm off on Saturdays. We're doing it at 1 p.m. Central Time, Sketching the Privateer. Every Friday, the story of America's pirate patriots. Come check it out at 1 p.m. Central Time on Friday. And if you didn't see our show earlier tonight, The Brothers Hack the Matrix is back at its new time at 5 o'clock on Sundays. Now, I did this because of a couple of things, and I will fill you in on that here in a minute, but we won't be here Super Bowl Sunday, but we will be here on a regular basis after Super Bowl Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Time. I have to do it early, first of all, because my brother, even though he's my younger brother by 2 years, he acts like he's 56 he acts like he's 66 instead of 56. So I have to do it early in the night because he's got to go to bed early. He's got a long commute. So check it out every Sunday starting the weekend after the Super Bowl at 5 p.m. Central Time. Now, Super Bowl Sunday, we will be wrapping up the pregame party, the show that the Jets jihadist shows up to and tells me I am got
That's right.
Jet propaganda going on.
That's right.
We're going to do it 2 times that day. The first one will be at 10 a.m. Central Time. It'll be the pregame show for the Super Bowl. And then shortly after the broadcast goes off on CBS, we're going to do the 2023 season wrap party after the Super Bowl for NFL pregame party this Super Bowl Sunday. So come check that out. I'm going to have a party at my house. I'm sure I'll for the wrap party, I'm going to be in rare form, I'm sure. But come check it out. Super Bowl Sunday, we got 2 shows, 10 a.m. Central, and shortly after the game goes off the air, you can come check that out. And then the weekend after that, another reason why I'm doing The Brothers Hack the Matrix so early is because my man Jed's show will be back the weekend after that. The MFR Roadhouse returns with Sam and Ruben and me and
whoever else
decides to show up. But that's your regulars right there. That's our lineup. And yes, I'm actually going to be on this show this time.
Yeah, he is a regular now.
I will be there.
So you don't know how long it took me to get him to get on his show.
I had to change my damn hour.
I know.
And I still work on Fridays. You had to move the show to get me on there. Yeah.
I was going to move it from Fridays anyways.
Were you? Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's coming the weekend after the Super Bowl, which is I don't want to say anything else.
Let me see.
February 11th is the Super Bowl, so it's February 18th.
Yeah.
That's when the first MFR Roadhouse will be. And I think you were talking about doing it at 6 your time or 7?
I don't know. We'll see.
It's
up in the air. It's going to be late.
It's going to be late, but
it's going to be late.
He's on the West Coast. So that's cool.
I'm considering a Sum of All Fears watch party as a Jet fan during the Super Bowl as a protest. Ben Affleck, great stand-in for Harrison Ford in the role of Jack Ryan, a U.S. government good guy who has to stop an A-bomb.
Yeah, an A-bomb. And actually,
at the Super Bowl
at the Super Bowl. Yes.
with the president.
Yes. Yes. Let's see. Last
When
Action
Hollywood
Hero
sends us
is
Harrison
awesome.
Ford.
Predator is
Yes.
better. Of course, Predator's better. Terminator 1 and Terminator 2 are better. Conan 1 and 2 are better. Yeah, I said it was underrated. I didn't say it was the greatest Arnold movie ever. Come on.
The greatest Arnold movie ever is, of course, Commando, with the soundtrack by James Horner, who did the soundtrack of Wrath of Khan, a great movie. You really get to feel General Arias, well played by Dan Hedaya, Nick Tortelli of Cheers fame, a tragic figure in the nation of Valverde, trying to fight for freedom. Many of his people, Seventh-day Benedicts, who worship Bennett as a god. Who doesn't? This man's mustache was fantastic. He wears a chainmail vest.
If I can ever get these things in my ears. You mean
you put
this
them in
movie
your
right
ears.
here, bro? Is that the one you're talking about?
That is the greatest. Oh, my God.
Signed in gold paint pen by the man. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
By the Governor. That's right.
I have a signed picture of Val Kilmer. That's me and Val Kilmer at Comic-Con. Yeah. And he was like there, I guess, nominally because he was Batman.
Wow. Yeah. Look, to this day, he's my wife's favorite Batman.
Val Kilmer?
Yes. She loves that guy.
His movie almost kind of flies that Batman movie. It hadn't eroded so much yet, but it wasn't very smart. But he was good as Bruce Wayne, and he was always a good actor. Prince of Egypt might be his best movie just because I like the song so much. What can I say? Yeah, more than The Doors.
The Seal song. Let's see. The movies I named are better Arnold films. Yes, I understand that. I'm just saying.
Matrix. Yes.
I'm saying Last Action Hero is an underrated Arnold movie. A lot of people don't think it's any good.
I love that movie.
I love it too.
Okay,
my brother admitted
to
me today he's never seen it. My brother told me today he's never seen it. I'm like, dude, you've got to watch that movie. You'll love it. It's great.
Which one, Commando?
Look, that movie introduced me to Megadeth. I'd never heard them before. I heard of them, but
Last Action Hero.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, you're arguing with Teague. Okay. All right. Well, you two.
No, I could.
But right now, what I've got to do is I've got to get.
Tell me which. Well, I need the answer from Bush. What's the best Arnold movie? Conan.
The best Arnold movie
might be Conan.
It could be.
Good movie. Pretty good movie.
Yeah.
Total Recall.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite. It's Total Recall. Yeah.
It's got Captain Jellicoe in it.
We got a 3-titty whore in there too. Yeah.
He's trolling you. If you really believe that he thinks Commando's his best movie, then you don't understand. He's trolling you. Boo.
No, I think Commando is like one of the most overachieving, fun movies you'll ever see. It's like Battle Beyond the Stars is another one. So like James Cameron is like the special effects guy or something like that, and the movie just overachieves. It's a little bit cornball, but like the soundtrack's really good, and like honestly, there are so many great lines in Commando, like "You're a nice guy, Sully. You're funny. That's why I'm going to kill you last." And then when he holds him over the cliff, and it's just like, I warn you, this is my weak arm. And there's so many mistakes in the movie. They wreck this car and flip it over, and Arnie walks over and flips it back over, and the car has healed itself like Christine. It's fucking fine all of a sudden.
It's hard to say this time of night there, Boosh. It really is.
Yeah.
He's dead tired.
Yeah, that's and I can name the character that happens to. That is Henriquez. Henriquez is friends with Sully, and that means, of course, that Commando exists in a shared universe with the movie Flags of Our Fathers, because Sully plays Harry S. Truman in that movie, David Patrick Kelly. And I'm sitting there watching this serious war movie, and it's really good. And they walk in to meet Harry S. Truman, and I'm like, it's Sully from Commando. And I stood up and I was like, "It's Sully, yeah!" And like people just kind of looked at me.
Well, you know what, Tig? If you ever wondered what my favorite Arnold movie is, just watch the ending of the show. Boys and girls,
Ending of what?
thanks for being here.
You
Yeah.
roboted, but you gave
know-
the answer.
You know what I'm always going to say. Until we see you again, keep on keeping on. God bless.
Titties.
I am so glad I didn't pull the trigger early on that, like I've been doing when I've half in the bag. All right, boys and girls, we'll see you next time. Take it easy.
Bye.
Bye.